All right, and they're off. Yeah, one.
Check out Mido's starter kit, as I like to call it.
I like Mido's starter kit.
I swear, it's either nothing or like 4 items.
All right. Well, we've been seeing a lot of nothing lately. Oh, not today though.
It's
Got a
for
bow.
Thunder.
Yep. Got a bow. We got the Bigoron sword, and just a rupee. So Bigoron sword right from the get-go is gonna be pretty good. Doesn't help them a lot in progress, but I mean, slaying everything super fast is
I like this play of going straight to Kokiri sword chest. You've already found a bow, so there's no chance you're gonna find a Baron hint. So you're gonna do this check anyways, and
yeah.
you want to find like bomb bag and hook shot as fast as possible. So you want to be kind of thorough early game when you don't have much to work with.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point that I never thought of. You know, finding an important item means you won't find a Baron hint, so it could be something.
Yeah.
I guess you could really take that into consideration everywhere, but I mean, Kokiri Forest, I guess, is the only place where it's really important, because I imagine in most places you would probably want to just full clear them right away when you're there. If you can, of course.
One of the most powerful things about 3-song with this is just how many hints you get for it. Like, I've done early adult seeds and done Dodongos, and then found out Dodongos was buried in 3-song, and it's...
Yeah, or like we've seen a couple times in the seed, I think, you know, someone, you know, checked, had no hints, whatever, they went and checked their hints, and then they found out that, a place was barren in, you know, they found a hint in the same place. It's like full clearing Lake Hylia, then you do the back of Lake Hylia checks, and you
Yeah.
find out that it's barren.
I remember the weekly where there was a buried Deku Tree hint right outside Deku Tree at the very start, and I'm like, should I still do Deku Tree and just do the boss?
Yeah, turning right around.
So iCup's going straight to the open grotto, it seems, while Sunder's going straight to market.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sunder's going to make like an early adult play, is just going to wait it out.
We've seen a lot of people just wait it out.
Okay.
The one thing I've learned from the start of the tournament is Open Grotto 3-song is probably the most powerful opening, just because your time of day is perfect for your... your time of day is really perfect.
Foolish bottom of the... That's a big one. That's like 8-9 minutes that iCup just won't have to do.
Ah, unfortunately, that's the iCup play.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Okay, so Skull Mask has a heart container. Prelude is at Prelude check is Song of Time, I think.
Oh, there's a repeat of the bottom of the well.
Prelude is Epona song. There we go, Epona. Yeah, and a
So they
repeat
both
bottom
know
of the
that
well.
bottom of the well is foolish.
Oh, and Wasteland was the other one?
Yeah, the Wasteland chest is junk.
Okay. Wasteland is dead. There we go. It's so hard to get all of the hints when people are checking stuff at the same time. Anyway, it looks like iCup going to Gerudo Valley. He's doing his usual Gerudo first. Probably going to check out the hints behind Lake Hylia and then do child fishing. And then head on over to the castle.
This was the super common opener when we started a 3 point, not season 3, it was like season 2 time. Everyone did this.
Yeah. This is still the opening that I do.
Yeah, it's what I would recommend. This is what I recommend to beginners who are trying to get into Rando.
Yeah.
If I doing season 3.
If I did it, yeah. If I did it anymore, I would probably do. I would probably just do straight to the castle, because I really like checking these hints over here in the valley. Oh, I didn't see what was behind Waterfall. It looked really dark. It was either sticks. Usually when it's really dark, it means it's sticks or a bomb bag.
Yeah, Conditioner's pointing out that the angle iCup had was pretty bad.
Yeah, just like I thought, it was a bomb bag.
Wow, that's huge.
So iCup's got a pretty good set of items here. Bomb bag, he's got bow, he's got strength.
I would actually do early adult with this. I would just rush right and market way the hero. There could be something on Bombchu Bowling now that iCup's gonna get, putting him even further ahead.
Yeah.
Because
See
iCup.
another lens of truth on Big Pose.
Oh, we're doing the Egg Rush Valley.
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on it because you miss Open Grotto doing this route.
Yeah. And unfortunately for him, Open Grotto is
Yeah.
kind of important, but getting the bomb bag is gonna invalidate it a little bit. I mean, obviously early, I think bomb bag is more important.
Oh, what was has hook shot?
Frogs 2 is a hook shot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If I was
Ooh.
iCup right now, I would just go right to market, do market checks, and then go adult. Because with
Yeah.
bomb bag and hookshot, you can get all the adult songs. You can do Mido skip to get the Sacred Forest Meadow song, as well as getting the song in the crater.
Yeah.
And then you can get the song in the windmill as well. And then you have all the songs, and then you can do a super thorough child.
Yeah, that's
Just like
really
do
fair.
all your child in one visit.
I mean, would you do that before 3 song, though? Because you're missing out on those child songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
You just got to be careful with what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess if
And
you
just
get
not
lucky
go.
with your songs, you can get, like, the
Yeah.
warp song after warp song. You know, Minuet to Bolero to Requiem.
You can get Prelude, so when you decide to go to Adult 2 after your child. At least Thunder's gonna get his bomb bag.
Yeah. Having the bomb bag before going down to Lake Hylia, instead of taking the owl, I wonder if he's going to check the open grotto on the way out of Lake Hylia.
I could see Sunder doing it because he hasn't done any of the 3 grottos, but iCup's already done the open grotto, so it seems a bit less appealing of an option.
Wait, Sunder didn't get his bomb bag, did he?
Oh no, I was looking.
Yeah, Sunder looked at it. I guess
Oh.
he didn't see anything. Oh no.
Bomb bag can look like nuts or something if you're not paying enough
Oh no,
attention.
Sunder, he doesn't know that it's a bomb bag over there.
That's
Oh, that's really bad.
that could either be like nearly the game already, or
Alright,
not a
ladies and
big deal.
gentlemen, thanks for watching. Oh no. If there's not another bomb bag that's accessible to him, then he's really, really,
Or
really
there
not.
could be a bunch of chews too.
He could get choose. He could get choose and then unlock a bomb bag that way. Or the hammer.
Yeah.
If the hammer is something that they need.
But that's potentially really big.
Yeah, it is. Oh well, we're gonna be getting another couple hints from both of them here. Okay, Ocarina. Oh no, Ocarina of Time teaches Zelda's Lullaby.
Okay.
Alright, well, it looks like we're probably seeing all dungeons. Because he's gonna need... Well, if they have to do Water Temple, then they need to get both Ocarina or Zelda's Lullaby and Frogs 2 Hookshot. So... oh
That's
my.
another good reason to do early adult in this scenario, so you learn your dungeons right away, and you can just be like, yep, it's all dungeons.
Yeah. Hope...
And then just prioritize dungeons over anything else.
Yeah. Alright.
Goron City Baron from Sunder.
Yeah. Goron City Baron is a pretty good Baron hint. It's so annoying to have to go there both as child and adult.
Can we get a 50 skull? Yeah. The
Oh,
other hook shot, one hook shot on 50, the other on frogs.
yeah. Imagine like Bigoron, Ocarina Song, Frogs.
This will be like your qualifier 3 seed.
Oh man, it'll be like the seed that Lolloway and Shake did last week. Ugh. 50 skull AD for... I don't even remember what was on 50 skulls. Oh, iCup. iCup, you didn't miss... Oh, he probably didn't have enough ammo. Yeah, he probably didn't have enough ammo, so he was just quitting out. Alright, well, we're gonna find out when iCup goes adult. I mean, is it possible that they could complete the seed without Zelda's Lullaby? Like, if there's no Water Temple, if there's no Spirit Temple...
Yeah. Even Water Temple, if it's early, like, there's like 2 checks you can get without Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, this is true.
or 3. There's map chest, compass chest, and boss key chest, I believe.
And then, I guess
But it
bottom of the well is already barren, so
Oh.
you don't need Zeal for that.
Oh, no, if it's water, you would, because you need the long shot anyways.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's
that's
right.
blocked by frogs. So if they see water temple, it's AD.
Yeah. So, hopefully we're not going to see Water Temple. Luckily, iCup just got the hint that Ocarina of Time teaches Zelda's Lullaby. So, he'll know to look for that. And it looks like he... Oh, he's just going to wait for night to do his market checks. Same as Thunderstorm. Yeah, the original hookshot could be anywhere. It would be very unlikely, I think, that, Frogs has their first logical hookshot,
Yeah.
but, it is possible.
Yeah. I wouldn't assume it. It's not impossible, but
Oh!
it's very improbable.
Thunderstorm finds the other strength on Richard.
Okay.
Okay, so they got 2 free strengths. Which is...
If they don't get a warp song to go to adult, I wouldn't be surprised if Sunder does the Hyrule Field Grottos going to Lake Hylia before going adult.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I like about saving Open Grotto for later, is when you have explosives and then you can just do all of them at once in one trip.
Yeah. That's why I don't like splitting up Hyrule Field myself, because it's like, I'll just do it all at the same time. But they're so far apart. Like, Southeast Grotto is so far out of the way. Tektite Grotto is so far out of the way. Without
Tectite,
Epona,
I usually
it's kind of
save
annoying.
on a way to GTG.
Yeah.
It's usually how I do it.
Plus, with Tektite Grotto, it's like, it's not super important unless you know you can get in there.
Water Temple just means 80. 40 is dead.
40 Skull is dead, that's good. Not the 50 that they were looking for, but it's one step out of the way.
That's really convenient. When you find a 50 skull, but like 30 and 40 are nothing.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, because it's like the worst is like 50 skull Ruto's letter, but Jabu is a stone. And it's just like,
Yeah.
how hard do I push skulls?
And then, of course, we find, a Din's Fire in Jabu.
Yeah. So it looks like they're gonna sync up about now. The Thunder looking a bit ahead, but iCup having completed more items there.
Yeah. Okay, what's the song we're gonna be getting from Zelda? I think they'll want to see... I guess they'll want to see Gray songs, but Warp songs would be good too. We got Serenade. Probably the worst Warp song they could have gotten. Not super bad, because it gives pretty free access to Temple of Time.
Yeah,
But
I actually prefer Serenade, because if you want to go to Field, that's actually the fastest way. Not sure if you knew that.
Prefer Serenade over Prelude? Or over other ones?
Yeah, so if you're in the middle of nowhere and you want to go to the field, to like go to River, it's faster to play Serenade than to walk out of the Temple of Time.
Okay.
It's like, not huge, it's like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah. Serenade better first 90 minutes, Prelude after? Yeah.
I can agree to that, yeah.
Alright, Sunder loading up on his Deku Sticks. iCup got his letter now. He's going to be learning his Serenade. So I wonder if iCup is going to... Go ahead.
As we points out a point, did we look at the underwater item in the lake?
I thought I saw Thunderstorm. He was swimming over to check and see what it was, but then I think he turned and went to the Scarecrows instead.
Alright.
So I don't think either of them have got a real good look at what the item is.
I've seen, I saw a weekly race lost because someone thought it was a huge rupee, but it was strength 1.
Yeah, I think someone this morning, Shake, never did that check, and it was his strength 2, which was required. But I think during that race, they were talking about Pembles doing a race where he went to go look at what it was, but it was Din's Fire, but he thought it was like a recovery heart, I guess, so he just never went back for it, and it ended up screwing him in the end.
Yeah, I'm like, I always have to like double check and be like absolute sure I know what the freestanding items are.
Yeah. Yeah, I always like stare super hard. Like I'll even swim over if I don't like
Oh
make it
yeah.
out right away. Okay, so it looks like Thunderstorm is gonna get super duper lucky with his checks here. Missed the bomb bag in Hyrule
Oh.
Field. He's gonna get a bomb bag from Talon here. Missed the
Yeah, that's what.
strength in Gerudo Fort, or missed the strength in Gerudo Fortress. He got the strength in Market. He missed the bomb bag in Valley. He's gonna get the bomb bag here. So.
Yeah, it's a interesting point. I've usually skipped Valley, and it's like, it's never punished me. It's crazy. Or like maybe like 1 in like 60 seeds. It does.
Yeah. Yeah, it always sucks to have like such like free items on Sphere Zero checks, but if you never get them and you never have to go there to get them, then you know what doesn't know isn't gonna hurt you.
Yeah. I think they're pretty much synced up. I assume they're both gonna reset out of the silo and go into Deku Tree after this.
Yeah, that is what we have been seeing from most of the runners in the tournament so far. Like pre Deku or pre finding out where their medallions are Deku.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't mind because it's such an easy dungeon and it's a
Everything
fast
except
dungeon.
Goma is Sphere Zero.
Yeah. So many Sphere Zero checks is really hard to pass up.
So
We had
for it to be punched, it has to be hinted Baron, and a stone, and not AD.
Yeah. Alright, well, we haven't seen the 2 hints over there because no one's been there yet, so we could see that last second Deku Tree Baron hint.
I would still make the play to go in and just rush Goma.
Yeah. Rush Goma, get it out of the way. In this seed, I don't think that's a bad idea anyway, because both of them are probably thinking right now that they might be doing all dungeons anyway.
Yeah.
So if it's a medallion, great. If it's a stone, well, great.
Oh yeah, Conditioner brings up a good point. Bottomwell is hinted Baron, and you can only get 1 dungeon. As a
Oh,
Baron.
you can only get 1 dungeon as Baron?
Yeah.
And the rest have to be overworlds?
Yep.
Oh, okay,
And
I
for
didn't know
Way the
that.
Hero, it's limited to 2, I believe.
Okay. Okay, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, just so it's not 2. It's an attempt to nerf them, but they're already powerful. Way the Hero Graveyard.
Oops. So, Graveyard's a pretty useful Way of the Hero. We have been seeing a lot of Graveyard Way of the Hero lately.
The annoying thing
it's-
about that
yeah.
is, it could just be the song, it could be Dampe. It's not something you can usually clear in one visit, so...
Yeah.
Barren Trail. Okay. That's interesting, because that implies Big Ron is also dead.
Yep. So, always nice to not have to find another hint. I mean, Death Mountain Trail doesn't have that many checks anyway, but at least they know that they don't have to do their Storm's Grotto.
Yeah. That's a really annoying one to route in if you get late storms.
Yeah. Death Mountain Trail is just the 4 checks, yeah. Biggeron, the Fairy Fountain, on top of DMC, and the Storm's Grotto. Oh, and the wall. And the wall, that's right.
Yeah. Alright, as expected, they're both going to doing Deku Tree. Icup just a little bit ahead.
No.
Then I expect the Lost Woods play, and then after they get the song in Sacred Forest Meadow, they may diverge. With Hookshot and Bomb Bag and Serenade, I think just going adults would be the right play.
Yeah.
After the songs.
I totally agree. Dodongo's Cavern is a pretty good rush.
Icup on team, never buy a shield. Finding a shield.
He bought his Kokiri shield, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, that usually refers to the Hylian shield.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would wait to do Deku Tree until you find a Deku shield.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you go into Deku Tree hoping to find a shield and just, like, don't find it, then, I mean, you can only do, like, it locks you out of the two easy checks in the slingshot room. I call it Kokiri Shield. Shut up.
And the Deku Sword.
And the Deku Sword, yeah.
Not seeing too many items from Deku.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's not hinted, it could still just be barren.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in the end, I think, like what you said before, it's just Goma is the important thing. Everything else is just peachy keen along the way.
Like, just statistically, it's the best area in the game. It's got, like, no item requirements to do. You can clear it off the bat if you know B1 skip with no items.
Yeah.
It's actually my preferred play with these settings is, if I get enough money, just do Deku right away. Setting time of day so you can just go right to market.
It took me a long time to learn the B1 skip. That's, you know, the roll jump, because I mean I know how to ground jump, and but I never ever could figure out how to do the roll consistently. Ooh, that was a nice jump slash on the skull there. So whenever I did Deku basement, I always just did the mega side hop, but of course that's not legal in competition, so.
B1 skip is one of the tricks I spent the most time on because it just didn't agree with me.
I don't know, my argument for letting me do mega side hop was that it's slower than just doing the roll jump.
Yeah, you'd want to hit up and A same frame.
Yeah, that was always the part that I never got. Like, I always thought, like, my angle was wrong or whatever, but it took me forever to realize that you just have to press up. You just have to press up and A on the same frame.
Oh, the stick is not lighting for iCup.
Yeah, and iCup got a nice ground jump.
Have we seen anyone do the accidental culling of the web?
Culling?
Yeah, it's possible to get over that web and fall before the web loads in.
I don't think we've seen that.
It's not allowed, but it's a fairly easy thing to do on accident.
Oh, do you do that when you... Would you need to side hop from the first web to make it up there, you mean?
I'm not sure exactly how it's done. I just know it's happened to me a couple times. Where I go to burn the web, but I just fall through. Alright, let's see if iCup gets the 1 cycle Goma.
I mean, is it AD no matter what? No matter what Gray Song is there? Because, I mean, if Frogs is their long shot, then...
Yeah, I'm not quite
I'm not following
on that one.
Alrighty. No items from Deku Tree.
But it's
What are
always
we
such a
gonna
safe
get from
play because
Goma?
you're like, my opponent's gonna do Deku Tree.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it really is. Ooh, and Force Medallion. Well, if they don't have to do water, then it doesn't matter.
Water is a chance to be a stone. We don't know for sure yet.
How do you know they have to do water? They don't know what their dungeons are yet.
Another trail. Yes? Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. Starting to connect in my head. Because if water was a stone, you wouldn't be able to beat it, and therefore, since all locations are reachable,
Oh, I see.
it's gonna have to be a medallion.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, really gotta think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think that deep into it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the all locations reachable thing is, always gets me. Okay, well, there we go. We got a confirmed AD then. I didn't see the entire stream earlier, Condi. Ooh, I didn't see that hint.
It was a repeat. It was the
Oh, it was
Epona.
the prelude as Epona song. I thought I
Yeah.
saw Epona, but I didn't see anything else.
I kept going to Child Goron City. Interesting.
So, we know that Goron City is barren, but I don't know which runner found it, because neither of them have it on their tracker. Clearly it wasn't iCup. And Sunder doesn't have it. Did we dream this? Like, I'm pretty sure Sunder saw it in the back of Lake Hylia. Maybe he just forgot to put it on his tracker.
Yeah, I'm confident on seeing it. I'm not sure how I feel, like, even not knowing this, I don't know about the play of going to Child Goron City just for one check.
Oh, it looks like iCup found a hint that said horseback 1500 is dead.
Oh, okay. Must have missed that one.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out, chat.
I just saw that on iCup's tracker. I can see
okay.
I can see both their trackers, so I just
Okay.
looked at that. So I'm not sure where iCup found that one, but okay, we got a
Okay.
Cackway the hero, shocker. Alright, we got a
Kind of makes sense for iCup to be picking up skulls now that he knows Cac is way the hero. Could be 10 or 20.
Yeah.
I've been punished for that before, just like missing something early on in the seed on 10 skulls.
So, it's going to be interesting to see where the rest of these Grey Note songs are. I mean, we're about to see what Saria's song is from Thunderstorm and iCup. They're both going there. iCup just decided to take a trip to... Maybe he went in there early to, like, do a couple checks and then grab the hint. Like,
Maybe to pick up some more money so he can get your sales money.
Maybe. I think if the hint wasn't there, I don't know if he would have gone all the way in there.
Yeah, you do need Hook to beat all those dungeons.
Yeah. So, Frogs 2 could be their long shot then.
Yeah.
Which is what I would expect. Alright, we got Requiem from Saria's song, both of them getting it right about the same time.
Expect them to play that.
Yeah.
And then Serenade.
Alright.
Bigger.
Okay, so...
Okay, that's interesting, because Trail is barren, so that's not your first slingshot.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and just throw that on the little tracker there.
So that means the bigger on item is locked by slingshot.
Yeah.
Meaning they shouldn't ever do target in the woods, because that's probably the trade quest item.
Yeah, since Deku Tree was barren, that would be the only thing, right?
It could just be in logic to do AD. Or get the
Yeah.
medallion.
Well, I meant slingshot specific checks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if Child Side Spirit is in logic with the slingshot. I think
is.
that's... Is it slingshot?
Slingshot or boomerang.
Okay. Alright, we got Saria's song from Requiem. So there's the first one. Yeah, okay. Because I know you can do it, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do it with the...
Yeah, Boomerang is developer intended.
Okay,
There's
there's the
another
1500 here. Yeah.
1500 rupees. Okay, Sunder's going for this Deku Salesman. I don't think iCup did it.
Nope. We didn't see iCup come over here. Okay, 50 gold
50.
skulls is dead. Okay, it's not a 50,
Let's see if
50
iCup
skull
is
seed.
punished for skipping this. Nope.
No. Well, I mean, if he doesn't ever find a 50 skull hint.
He's got more of incentive to go back because he's got Saria's song now.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, with Saria's song, checking the Skull Kid there, I imagine he would come over. iCup probably going to grind a couple rupees. I would imagine he goes in and does his Bomb Chew Bowling stuff right now as well, knowing that he's got Market to clear out.
Adult is definitely the best play in my opinion here. Thank you.
Yeah. Bomb Chew Bowling and then Rush Adult.
Yeah. Because you have all of the Dongos. It's AD, just...
Schlongster, it means that that's not their first logical slingshot.
Yep.
There's another slingshot that they can get without getting that one. Okay, well, Bomb Chew Bowling just had a purple rupee and Nehru's Love, so it's either Lens Game or Big Pose. But luckily, they got a Big Po in their first bottle, so hopefully iCup remembers that and checks it on his way out. I mean, he could go to Spirit Temple, but there isn't a whole lot to check there without the hook shot. And we're finally going to get to see our dungeons that we have to beat.
Speaking of, like, locked items, I remember finding a bomb egg in Foolish Water because it was impossible to be the first one.
Yeah.
Silly, but...
Alright, Epona from their prelude check. From beating the Deku Tree, they get a free song. Looks like Sunder is going to go buy his Hylian shield.
So that puts a good amount of GTG into logic.
Okay, so we got Jabu, Shadow, Forest, Water, and Dodongos. Nice. So, Water Temple, obviously going to require Hookshot. Forest Temple requires Hookshot. Shadow Temple requires Hookshot. Jabu doesn't. So...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's a warp song on Burning Cack.
Yeah. Oh, strength, that's right. They did find a strength in Market. I forgot that was on Richard. That's right. Alright, we're about to find out if the Big Po had anything. Luckily, iCup remembers. Alright, it's just a purple rupee. Excellent for branding this stream. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark in the medallions that for Sunder's tracker. Okay, so iCup choosing to rush Zora's River.
Oh, that's an interesting point. That Spirit is... You're gonna have to beat Spirit before you get Zelda's Lullaby. So that means none of the keys are on Spirit lock checks.
Ooh, that's very true. And then they might have to go back to Spirit anyway for an item.
That's so silly. Falcon, I had to do it for my first ever experience with Rando back in 2018. It was... Let's see. It was like 20 skulls for first hook shot, 40 skulls for long shot, and then do 80 for ZL. Let's see. Spirit Temple being a stone.
Yeah. So
That's
what are
all.
their other two stones? Fire and Spirit are their other two stones. So it's not
they just
super
need hammer
important.
to beat
Yeah,
fire.
just hammer. And in logic, they'll need a way to get a tunic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shadow Temple Way of the Hero.
Oh, one thing I was watching my race that I did, and I wanted to point out the first floor of Fire Temple is in Logic without a tunic.
The first floor?
Yeah, just not Volvagia.
Yeah.
So there could be like a Goron tunic first thing in Fire Temple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess there are timers in the first two rooms, but I mean, you can just leave. Like, you're not, like, stuck there or anything.
It's considered easy enough for it to be in Logic.
Yeah. Alright, we got a second Graveyard Way of the Hero hint.
We got a raid from Silent Protagonist.
Thank you for the raid, SA Silent Protagonist. I kept getting the hint that Big Pose has a purple rupee right after turning in his purple, or turning in his Poe. Alright, so now that iCup's done clearing out Zora's River, I imagine he'll go do his CAC checks as well. It's like Sunder decided to rush there in the first place, so he's gonna be in and out a little faster than iCup. No checks from them so far.
Yeah, emptying that bottle is worth it just to not have the Poe in there. There's no other way to get rid of the big Poe.
Alright, we got a second CAC Way of the Hero. And there's the hook shot.
Fear Zero hook shot, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, now that they have a hook shot, well, now that Sunder has a hook shot, and I imagine iCup will be getting it shortly.
This might be like a Jet AD seed, like where you just rush all your dungeons.
Yeah.
Because all dungeon seeds can be fast if you know what you're doing, and you know it early, and you get your major items.
Yeah.
Ken Falcon. You could beat like a AD seed in under 3 hours.
Yep. If you don't have to do any crazy finding anything else. Ooh, iCup sees Ferora's Wind in the windmill, and he wants that. But, I mean, who can blame him? It's Ferora's Wind.
You just do all these things that they've already done right now, and then all your items are in dungeons.
Yeah. Alright, we got Sun Song coming from Song of Storms. It's good to get nice and out of the way, just in case they have to do... I guess they don't have to do such rigorous skull hunting, because they only need to get 30 max. Potentially.
This is why I like visiting the windmill before going graveyard. Now you have Sun Song, so you can get the grave and the graveyard.
Yeah. I think the only argument I can make for graveyard before windmill is
if you Nocturne in.
If you have either if you Nocturne in or if you have Song of Time to go through the windmill. But of course, then when you find Sun Song, you just get punished. So I like your reasoning better than mine.
Yeah.
Who's gonna rush Forest?
I would do that. Honestly, I would, after Graveyard, I would go up, do Dodongos, and then just rush right over to Forest. It's actually in Logic, because they have Saria's Song.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'd do Dodongos first.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
Clear Dodongos.
Yeah, clear Dodongos, run to Goron City, do the Goron City checks you have to do there.
I would skip the Goron City checks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're gonna come back to that area when you do fire anyways.
Oh, that's true. You would go DMCA, Bolero, Fire, then go that way?
Yeah, I would pick up the song, but...
Yeah, pick up the song and then just immediately go straight to Fire or Forest.
Well, I'm saying in general, I would still skip Goron City checks, even if there wasn't hinted. Because you're not going to be able to skip any dungeons, so you want your time saved to become from skipping Overworld.
Oh, this is true. I guess that's something that, like, you'd have to kind of practice. I mean, I guess that practice can only really come from doing a lot of seeds where you're forced into those situations. Decision making is really important for Rando. Knowing what decisions are good and bad really depends on what items you have. And what you
Yeah.
know will pay off
And
faster.
since they have like bow, hookshot, bombs, strength, they don't have any of the early game bottlenecks. So
Yeah.
even if you skip an overworld thing, like, and you miss Mirror Shield, you're probably going to come back to it after you've done all the dungeons you can do in the first place. They're not going to be forced to leave behind checks.
Yeah. Alright, well, Dampe had nothing. The freestanding heart piece was nothing. Icup still has to do Sun Song. And then, I guess the Composer Grave is... I mean, did Icup do Sun Song Grave? He must have.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, he must have. So that means that the Way of the Hero in Graveyard has to be in the royal family's tomb.
Or Dampe Grave Digging.
Or Dampe, that's right. Hopefully it's Dampe. I mean, it could be Nocturne.
Yeah.
If it's the song, that would be a shame. So now they're just kind of swapping places. Icup doing a couple of the CAC checks that we already saw. Thunderstorm check. And he gets the camera flip.
Yep, just clearing out CAC checks. Makes sense. You can clear out everything as adult. You got explosives in the bow.
Yeah. They really did get, like, ultra lucky with their early game items.
Yeah.
It's not like another look for the hook shot for 3 hours exceed.
I think it's gonna come down to who plays more aggressively and just rushes to their dungeons.
Yeah. Now, from iCup's, this is Thunderstorm's first match, so we don't really know how he's been playing random. But in iCup's first match, he did put off doing his water temple for literally forever. And he did end up getting punished because of it. So, hopefully we'll be seeing full dungeons and not half dungeons.
I do want to say, though, that it's a pretty bad idea to dip your dungeons in AD seeds, because you know you're going to have to come back for them.
Yeah. Alright, Icup grabs his hook shot as his last check. Sees that CAC is Way of the Hero. But he already knew that. And I imagine Icup's gonna just run up Death Mountain Trail. Yep. Same as Sunder, both of them are going immediately into Dodongo's Cavern, I would imagine. They know they have to beat it, they have all the items to beat it. Just go, 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 go.
There's not any item that's going to pop up that would make it significantly faster either, so...
Yeah.
Sometimes I delay, like, clearing water, because it's like, I know I'm going to get hover boots this seed. That's going to make water way faster. I'll just wait.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the only thing that they could find that would make it slightly faster... Is that our third CAC Way of the Hero?
I'm not... Let me check to see when iCup gets it.
I'm pretty sure that's our third one, because iCup got one in the grotto. They already had that, so we have a double CAC Way of the Hero. And we only have one item. So... I know Sunder for sure has seen both, or like all three. But I don't know about iCup.
Here's a scale.
Found a scale in DC. Yeah, the other one's probably a song. I mean, if it's a Grey Note song, then, I mean, it will be required. Okay, iCup gets his scale. It can't be Grey Note songs? Well, they need to do frogs too, right? So any Grey Note song would be Way of the Hero. Unless it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and it can't be Nocturne.
Oh, we found the hammer.
You see.
Yeah,
If
so
they're smart and realize, well, they realize it's all dungeons now because of water.
yeah, yeah.
They'll probably just do fire. So skip the Goron city checks, go into fire, try to beat it, and then go do forest.
Yeah. I mean, the item placement in the seed is just like so interesting.
Yeah.
I think the thing that is going to be really important is Sunder going back and getting his strength 2.
Yeah. It
Because
really depends on where the other strength upgrade is.
yeah, if he doesn't find silver gauntlets in another location, then who knows how long it'll be until he goes
Yeah.
back to the field.
Yeah, that's the thing with Open Grotto. If you don't do it in your opener, you're probably not going to do it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Unless you find, like, Field Way the hero or something, but we've got all of ours already.
Yeah. I mean, they probably won't need Zelda's Lullaby super fast, but I mean, they could at any point. If they do end up getting Nocturne, Magic, Din's well, I guess they need so many items to do
Oh,
to
yeah,
do Shadow Temple.
Sun's his way the hero and Cac for the hookshot on frogs.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
So, yeah.
Both
I
runners
mean,
in the same room in Dodongos.
they've been like same everywhere. I mean, like I guess the items that they got haven't really affected their routing much. I mean, I think a lot of the movement goes to show. Was that another big Poe? I mean, I guess to get it out of their bottle, they can sell it to the dude in CAC. I think Big Poe sells for a lot of rupees, so that's a free refill if they need one.
I would do it if I was going past, but I wouldn't like go out. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 big Poes in a bottle for a hinted dead check. It's poetry, right? Oh yeah, we did see a lot of big Poes killed this morning from Amazing Shake.
Wasn't Shake the one who killed a Poe and then didn't capture it?
Twice.
Oh, twice?
Yeah, he did that twice.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. GDOY? Why what?
Was all of Shake's bottles full? Is that why?
No, he just said no.
Interesting.
Right, I kept
I
going
like
back
picking
for the
that
bomb
up.
drop.
Bomb drop always there. You want bombs. Just get the bombs.
Oh yeah, that's right. He thought it wasn't a big Poe. That's right.
You could tell just by the fact that it's yellow.
Yeah, I mean it's yellow. It has a pointy head. It ran away from him on Epona.
Oh, I mean once you kill it, when the Poe comes out, it's yellow.
Well, I mean regular Poes are purple, aren't they? Yeah, and the gold Poes are, you know, bright yellow. Anyways, we got runners in Dodongos. They're fighting King Dodongo. Sunder taking the scenic way around the boss arena, seeing the side that rarely ever gets shown. Yeah, when you're running around the field, it can be both times, but big Poes only spawn when you're on Epona. Regardless of whether or not King Dodongo has an item, they got an item in DC already, so, I mean, it would just be a cherry on top of the sundae. They want that medallion. Oh my god, it's Din's Fire!
See what I told you about this being a Jet AD?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you weren't kidding.
So they just need...
I mean,
Mirror Shield, Rudo's Letter, Boomerang, Boots.
Yeah.
Okay, there's still quite a few things.
Yeah,
but,
there's still a
but
lot of items
considering
that they
one of
need.
them is going to be in Shadow as well,
Yeah.
then they're
What
always
could
good.
be in Shadow? I mean,
Vanilla Hover Boots.
we could have vanilla hover boots in Shadow, that's right. It could be any item in Shadow, really. I mean, they have everything they need to beat fire. It can't be Mirror Shield, so Mirror Shield can't be in Shadow. Can't be Magic. Could be Slingshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sunder has Prelude now. And with the number of bottles that he has, going into Fire Temple would be a little monka, but I think you can make it through every room if you have 2 fairies.
Did iCup skip the bombable ball?
In,
Oh, we got Trails Baron, that's
yeah,
right.
Trails Baron. Not sure why Icup left a bomb there, but he's got the Rolling Goron down. So Icup doesn't know that everything here is barren, so he's not gonna find anything. Unless it's just us.
He needs to open up the crater, and that's faster than going the upper way. So, you have to stop him regardless.
This is very true.
Well, I mean, I guess you could just play Bolero.
Yeah. I kept getting the skull in here.
Got Hammer in Dodongos.
Yeah, Hammer was like the second item they got in Dodongos. They got a scale.
Yeah,
then they
iCup
got the
doesn't know
hammer.
it's Baron, so now he's going for the leftmost maze chest.
Oh yeah, going for his hammer chest.
Skull Mask is dead.
Skull Mask, thank you. Or we already knew Skull Mask was dead.
We
though.
did? Okay.
Alright, what is back here? It's just a heart piece. But looks like he wants it. He wants that health to be able to get through the temple. And that gave him a heart container too, so that's super helpful. 48 seconds on his timer. I think I would immediately be going into
It depends
Fire
on your
Temple.
comfort level.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what Sunder's experience with Randomizer is. Alright, we got Goron City from
Thunder is a pretty decent. Thunder's middle of the road, right? In terms of the seating?
I think so. He was seated a little lower, I think, than most of the people. Let me actually bring up the document just so I can give you exact numbers here.
I want to say 10th.
He was 11th. He was seated 11th, tied with Lord Fluffy, but in terms of points. But he completed the seeds a little slower, so.
Yeah, so lower mid
Yeah.
relative to the other players, so.
Yeah.
Thunder has experience enough that he's not gonna, like, need to wait for Goron Tunic, I assume.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Icup, he is immediately going to the Fire Temple, doing the
Thunder.
the sad spin attack is Link without magic.
Thunder going to Forest. Okay.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. You have to do it anyways, and you can be more comfortable with that.
Plus, you can find out what's on your song check here as well. I mean, I imagine Icup would probably do this immediately after Forest, like Condi said, but I mean, whatever. If he isn't comfortable doing fire with as few hearts as he has, is a pretty good chance out of Forest he could have a bunch of heart containers. All right, we got Vanilla Minuet.
No, he's not.
In logic,
So
because they got
Where did
Sarius.
iCup get Bolero again?
Bolero was, wasn't it Requiem?
Because it says Thunder's done that.
I mean, oh, it was Prelude. It was Prelude. Oh, I forgot to mark that he had Bolero. There we go.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just forgetting to mark everything on my tracker here. Don't mind me.
Don't have it marked that Epona's song check isn't done for Thunder.
Yeah, I haven't marked a lot of things. There we go.
No, I
That.
just want to say, because delaying fire makes more sense when you have Bolero, so you can just warp back whenever you feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Meanwhile, when you in seeds where it's like Bolero's on Ocarina time, it's like, this is by far the best time to do fire. I'm just gonna see if I can do it.
yeah. I mean, when you're passing by, may as well not pass on by. Alright, so I kept getting
Yeah.
2 keys right
Well
away.
is
Move on to fire.
not well. Water is just gonna be a really bad. It's so late into the seed and a bad area to check. It probably doesn't have any items.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the last dungeon completed.
I mean, yeah, if Burning Cack has a Gray Song, then Water Temple is going to be their last dungeon. So it could be Light Arrows.
Well, you don't need Goron Tunic, but you definitely want it. So we've got Sunder just making his way through forest while Icup does fire. Both required dungeons because of AD.
Yeah. We got a really early boss key from Sunder, the Falcon X Falcon special.
The question will be is, Icup does not have Scarecrow set up, I assume.
Who?
So there's a chance
Icup?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a chance you get key locked by Pierre. It's always something I think about when I have Serenade and I'm going into fire. It's like I could just prevent the chance of getting key locked.
Yeah, you have Serenade, you have Bolero, just quickly go out and come back real fast.
Because not just boss key, you could just get key locked by small keys too.
Yeah.
It happens more often than you think.
I mean, it is really late into the temple. It would only key... I guess it could key lock you, because if Volvagia has a key, and the boss key is further on, and then Pierre has the small key to get into the maze room.
Yeah, and then there's...
I think there's enough checks after that.
Oh, early boss key.
Yeah. Early boss key is pretty nice.
I assume Icup is just going to go straight to the boss now. Yeah.
Yep.
Makes no sense to continue in fire.
Yeah, especially when you have so much else to do.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, if they get Mirror Shield relatively soon, they can get... They'll have all dungeons completed. All the stones.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, I imagine no matter what Sunder does, Icup is just gonna like be following right in his footsteps pretty fast.
I would be very surprised to not see Forest right after fire.
And then on top of that,
If Sunder gets a couple heart containers here, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go fire as well.
because Sunder hasn't set up his Scarecrow song yet either, has he? He's done it as child, but I don't think he's done it as adult, so...
Yeah, I believe they're both in the same spot where they've done it as child and not as adult.
So there's a chance if he does it as adult that he'll leave Lake Hylia and go do his like quick checks in the field. Like you got the 2 right outside Lake Hylia and then the 1 boulder, and then I could see him warping away after that, because those 3 are like pretty close.
Yeah, if you're gonna do some of the... Yeah, that's some of the better times to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that's... Other than just kind of going for it out of the blue, being like, oh... I mean, if you last check your strength 2, then you're probably rolling your eyes when you get it. It's
See how quick this Volvagia is.
It's like Icup doesn't do the 1 cycle. Not aiming to shoot her in the face with his bow as well. Just quickly, let's move on to the next whack-a-mole. You can use regular arrows.
I'm just...
I'm sorry for missing the joke.
It's just so fitting to use ice arrows against the fire-hitting boss.
Yeah. I just love the, oh, they got ice arrows, now Shadow Temple's in Logic.
Bongo and I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Like, Bongo actually has an animation. Well, climb up before you fall, because you don't want to fall. Good job, Bongo. If you're climbing the wall, you just fall right down into the lava and then have to climb all the way up.
Yeah.
Waste like 3 seconds.
Yeah, Falcon's a hard tsundere for all dungeon seeds. Some tough love. Icup done with his Volvagia fight. Let's see if we can keep going with the tradition of finding hot items on bosses. Which has only happened once, but I mean, it could happen again, right? Just imagine Mirror Shield.
Oh boy, Rudo's letter.
Yeah, Rudo's letter or Mirror Shield.
Any item because it's AD.
Yeah, or Hover Boots. Or a Recovery Heart. Alright. So, Icup has completed his second dungeon on the way to Zelda's Lullaby.
Sunder continuing to get Skulltulas throughout this makes sense. Cack his way the hero. Might as well just get at least the easy skulls.
Yeah, let's go ahead and update skull total for Sunderstorm. He is at 10, so he can do his 10. Neither runner has found a 30 skull hint yet, so that's still probably on their minds.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, considering.
Yeah. When they have to go to all the
much is
dungeons.
Yeah.
When it's AD, I think Lolloway said it best. Like, when it's all, or ADs, 50 skulls even isn't that big of a deal. Because you just go to the dungeons and grab all the skulls, and you're good.
Stone of Agony, now they can find the grottos.
Yeah. The Dozium Grotto is in Logic. I missed that hint that Purple just got.
Well, I
And
didn't
that
see
other
it,
one
but I know
missed earlier.
Sunder had gotten those hints earlier, so.
Oh, he probably just got the Big Poe hint then.
Another frog.
Yep, just a reminder of their their journey ahead. Okay, so Icup done. We're probably gonna see him going back into Goron City, which he is.
Is it specifically 5 in each dungeon? I've never thought about the dungeon skull composition. But it's about 5.
I think
at
it's
least.
5 in most. I'm pretty sure. I think the dungeons all have 5 in them. One might have 6. I think there's one that has a bunch.
I don't. It's definitely not true for the child dungeons. There's less.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the adult ones are all 5. And then Deku Tree, there's 4, right? There's 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4.
There's the ones that
5.
you
There's
usually
5. There's
see.
5 in Deku. Because there's the one at the top, then there's the one on the wall. Oh no, there is 4. Yeah, the one at the top, the one on the wall, the one on the grate, and then the one in the back that you need the boomerang for. So it is 4. Yeah.
The one that you never see ever.
Yeah. In 50 skull seeds, if I have the boomerang when I do Deku Tree, I will get that skull.
The mini dungeons don't really count.
Yeah.
Yeah, as expected, Icup is going right to Forest.
Yeah. And if you don't know how many skulls are in an area, your maps will tell you if you've collected all the skulls in an area with the little skull symbol.
Yeah, that's true. Now the question is, what is the play after Sunder finishes Forest Temple? Or when Icup finishes?
Yeah. I would like to see Icup or Sunderstorm go to Fire Temple. I think we all would. But if he's still looking around for his logical tunic, then it's a very good question. I mean, they still are looking for a bunch of things. They could
I
do
think
child cack or child graveyard. Go check what.
iCup could reverse Wasteland to do a full clear of GTG,
Oh, that's true.
which is fully in logic. Yeah, and you've got a
Yeah.
Pona, so I would do Adult Lake.
Yeah. I actually think that would be a really
yeah,
good play.
Adult Lake, get your Scarecrow so you don't miss the top of Fortress. And then you can full clear the Gerudo area.
Do you think before iCup goes to GTG, do you think it would be a good idea to actually go into Spirit Temple? Because
Oh yeah, Strength too, so...
Yeah, if you're guaranteed to be able to complete Spirit without Zelda's Lullaby, those are free checks that you don't have to do.
Yeah.
He has access to Child Spirit. Well, sort of.
The problem is it's like boss key, or
yeah,
you're gonna miss the Firelocked checks.
that's true. Can't do
So
Firelock
it's very
checks.
likely you're gonna have to do a Spirit 2. And then you're missing the ZL one, so that's a chance for a Spirit 3, and then...
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean...
It's about how risky you want to play it.
If he has Bomb Choose, he could do that strat. I mean, obviously he'd be operating out of logic, but, I mean, if you're only going in there to look for keys or items, then it's not super bad
I would say
play.
Spirit would be the more aggressive play to make.
Yeah.
And then GTG would be the safer play to make.
Yeah. I mean, if you go into Spirit and don't get punished, then it's great, but I think you're absolutely right. Having Strength 2, having... I mean, they can't check Toilet, because they don't have the songs to do that, but, I mean, with everything else, they could full clear everything else.
Yeah,
so.
it's one item, so... It's just such a powerful play at this point. Because Ice is not an option, Well is not an option. We've already seen River. Adult Lake, maybe. But you don't have Iron Boots. So yeah, GTG is definitely, like, in Spirit are the strongest plays.
After Forest, iCup gets ZL. Well, he has to beat Spirit first, so... he needs to find the Mirror Shield.
Okay, Falcon will ignore you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're smoking, Falcon, but... Well, I've labeled all the medallions, so you just take the 3 that aren't there. And there you go. Alright, so far Sunder hasn't gotten anything in Forest, I don't think. It's just kinda just cruising through Forest. GlitchCon is like TwitchCon, except because of COVID, they're not doing it in person, so they're doing it online.
I don't know, I was told to go spam on the Twitch channel? What?
Yeah, it's Twitch Presents, I think.
Oh.
I was looking at Twitch the other day and I was like, why do I follow Twitch Presents? And then I was like, oh right, because 2 years ago they played every episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! On the channel.
Oh yeah.
And Power Rangers. I'm so
fun fact,
sad I never subbed to the channel for the Power Rangers emotes. I missed out on a good opportunity there.
So fun fact, at one point they tried to change this Poe to have 1 hit point. Just
I remember that.
But all the Poes share the same variable for their health.
Yeah.
So you nerf all the Poes.
I really didn't mind that change. But, I mean, I didn't care
then,
whether or not it was 4 hits or not.
I like what Lawway brought up one time when I was talking with him. Just have the elevator open from the start. Keep the Poes though if you want to do the item checks, but just have the elevator open.
Yeah, I see a lot of people making noise about that. And by a lot of people, I mean Falcon and Lollaway.
Yeah, it
It
makes sense.
does take out a long grindy dungeon, but then we have the era of people getting screwed by not full clearing Forest Temple and getting screwed by an item on falling ceiling room.
Oh
And I mean,
no, people having to make choices in randomizer.
oh, I know.
We can't
Having
have
having
that.
having every check just kind of given to you, so you don't
Oh,
have
well, wait,
to
I was just mentioning how
debate.
you had brought up the idea of just having the elevator active in forest at the start, and how that's an interesting idea.
Yeah. As dumb as some of the checks are, I really do like about Rando is having to weigh uh, long checks versus weigh the hero checks.
Yeah, and it's always like dependent on how far you in your seat. It's like sometimes you want to be thorough if it's like I an hour in and I still don't have a hook shot. I want to check everything to make sure I get the hook shot versus I'm just missing mirror shield. I'm gonna just do all the check dense areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elevator and forest would just it would give people options.
Options are good.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm not sure if we've seen it on this tournament yet, but Foolish Medallion Forest is just the most painful thing in Randomizer.
I mean, we're
Just
seeing it right now. So,
hinted Foolish.
yeah, I mean, yes, this is unhinted foolish Forest Medallion or Forest Temple. Because I mean, like I said, Thunderstorm is on Phantom Ganon right now, and he hasn't gotten a single item from the temple.
But at least in the back of your mind, it could be something.
Yeah, it could be something. Not
Well, when it's hinted, you're just like, okay, 15 minutes of my life gone to just playing vanilla OG. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Actually, I think we did have a Forest Baron the other day. It was on a medallion. I think that was during the one race I hosted the other day, because I remember sitting in here and they were going through Shadow and Forest. I think it was Baron Shadow and just nothing in Forest. I can't remember.
At least
But
Shadow, you have the option of skipping the ones at the end or just
yeah.
jetting through once you find keys.
But I mean, having the option of only skipping 2 rooms is like, Alright, so Sunder has completed his Forest Temple. Where's he gonna go now? It looks like he is going to the crater.
Fire. I would assume this is the fire play.
Oh. It looked like he was thinking about it for a sec. But yeah, he's going in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Only having
Oh,
3.5 hearts to enter the dungeon kind of sucks, so he might go grab hearts.
Yeah.
Because let's see, how much health is
I don't blame the forest play first. You're just like, I have to do forest anyways. Maybe I'll get some more health.
Yeah. And then, I don't think he even got any heart pieces in there.
No. Definitely not enough to get an extra heart.
Yeah. So it looks like the 2 runners are just swapping dungeons.
Yeah, they'll probably finish around the same time.
Yeah. I think iCup's play had less movement on the overworld.
Yeah, it's definitely the better play,
Yeah.
but not like significantly.
Yeah. And I'm sure that Sunder is gonna just dip out of fire when he gets the boss key as iCup did. Oh, and iCup goes for the hookshot strat. Oh, but he messed it up.
That's something on my to learn list.
See, I mean, I don't mind the hookshot strat, but I think with the Biggoron sword, it's just faster to use the Biggoron sword. Because it's only 2 jump slashes, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With bigger on. So what's your preferred fire temple route? Do you like to go for these 2 hammerlock checks first?
If I have the hammer, absolutely.
Because there's always the chance that boss key is right next to Claudia and you can just skip this.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but, I mean, then it's just backtracking if you don't. I mean, the chances of finding boss key in the basement are usually pretty low from what I've done, so I usually always go for these 2 checks here first.
Yeah. This is the meta play to do, is to do these 2 first.
I don't think I've ever had a seed where I've had boss key next to Volvagia.
Oh, I've had it like 10 times.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people a bunch, but just never lucky.
And it definitely is on average slower, but if it is, you save like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, because I guess the fight against the Flare Dancer is an equip, and it's, I mean, if you don't have the Master Sword out, but I kept going for the hookshot strat again, messes it up, and again, and there we go.
It's the same thing with Compass Chest and Water. You can go for that first, and that can just be boss key, and then you're done.
Yeah, that's usually my first check in Water.
Yeah.
I go for the Compass Chest, and then I go up to the, you know,
That's what's nice about these
top of the
dungeons
pillar.
is it gives players options. You can make aggressive plays, safe plays.
Yeah. I think most people just kind of do the same thing in Spirit.
Yeah,
And you kind of have to in Forest and Shadow, because if you get
yeah.
screwed by
Forest and
keys...
Shadow give like no options unless you get all your keys in Foolish Shadow right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I've like had it like all the checks in Shadow are just keys, all the first ones, and then I could skip like half a Shadow.
If I have Song of Time when I do Water Temple, though, I usually go for River Chest before I go down to the Boss Key Chest.
Oh, interesting. I usually do that after the torches.
Yeah, but I usually don't save scum my keys in Water Temple either,
Oh.
because, I mean, most of the time I just collect them all anyway, so... But that could be changing. I have seen a lot of people do a lot of plays that I've never considered making in Rando during the tournament. Like, ooh, iCup with the balls of steel going for that second chest. Like, I think the number one thing that I never considered before was Open Grotto 3 song. Like, it's just so appealing to me.
Where you just go to the open grotto and then grab the owl.
Open Grotto, Fast Owl, and then you just immediately go to the castle.
Yeah.
Like, time of day is perfect, lets you do your night market stuff, you grab your egg, like, I don't know, I really like that play.
Yeah. That's pretty much the go-to for Season 3.
Yeah.
Or I guess Season 4 if you start as Child in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, I get to do Season 4! Have you done a Season 4 seed where you started in Link's house as Child?
I have not started playing with Season 4 yet. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
just stay with Season 3 for this tournament.
Yeah. I mean, that's be so great. Like, yeah, Season 4, get all brand new stuff. Start in Link's house, Child. Thanks.
Vanilla Kokiri Sword. Just do Deku anyway. Oh, Sunder getting blocked by the Goron.
I thought he was gonna try and roll through and talk to the Goron, so...
Yeah, there's still changes. It would just be funny.
Alright, so Sunder, it looks like he's doing the same thing as iCup did. He's just gonna go straight for Volvagia. Again, like you said earlier, there really isn't any reason to stay in Fire Temple.
There's only 6 items total in Fire Temple, so...
Yeah, and at least they found the Kokiri Sword. It'll help them a lot in
And
Jabu.
going up to the second floor. Oh yeah, that'll be nice, because I don't think they've gotten a stick upgrade.
No. So storing your Deku stick slash and then just stabbing all the stingers to death is it's definitely a good strat. Ooh, Sunder losing all his health in the room. He's gonna leave to reset his... Oh no, I thought he was gonna leave to reset his timer, but I was gonna say it's not gonna reset any higher, I don't think. Having only 3 hearts can't give him a whole lot of time. He's gonna have to really bottle this fairy, though.
Yeah, he's gonna have to bottle one.
He's gonna have to bottle both of them. Oh no, Sunder! Sunder! Sunder, bottle the fairy! You have 1 second left! Come on, equip it, equip
He's
it,
gonna grab.
equip it. Oh, I didn't quite have time to
I
swim.
thought he was gonna get it and then immediately die and use it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess even if he did use it, he would have just immediately used it and had to have left the room.
I don't think he would have had time enough to pull out the ocarina.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna have to bottle both of them here if he wants to make it out of the room, because 24 seconds isn't enough to get the bottled fairy and then leave. There's no way.
And then you're starting Vivaggio with 3 hearts too, which is annoying.
Yeah. So I mean, bottle both fairies and then just like die, and then just go into
What I did is just warp somewhere else and then warp right back.
Yeah.
That's what I ended up doing in my race. It sucks, but you don't have.
Oh no, he's just getting the fairy. Oh no, he should have bottled it.
The
Oh,
other
he is.
other bottle's a big Poe.
Oh, that's right. He can't dump it because it's an important item. Can't you interact with it like the other ones to get rid of it, or do you have to?
No, because
get rid
big
of it?
Poes are considered in the logic.
Oh, okay. So Rando won't let you dump it. But that's their second big Poe. I mean, I guess they still.
I think it's a
can't get rid of it.
vanilla thing that you can't dump them, and they didn't change it because of logic. That's what I
Maybe.
was meaning to say. Are we gonna see the fairy fountain? Oh, no,
Yeah, it looks like we are.
just to heal up with this fairy fountain and then warp right back in.
Oh, Purple Rupee is a fool.
Yeah,
Or not
that's what I
Purple
was
Rupee.
trying to say.
Icup is a
Falcon, you
fool.
just said it. Yep, we are.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully. Oh no, he's not gonna bottle another one. Ah, cause he can't, cause he has the big Poe in there. Duh. He needs to go to CAC to get rid of his Poe. I think that's the only way to get rid of it. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, iCup is either doing Spirit or Reverse Wasteland to GTG, which are like the only 2 options I can think of that make a lot of sense right now.
Yeah, going into Spirit.
Here.
I think I like what you said better about going to GTG first, but if he doesn't get punished by getting... I mean, he can clear a lot of Spirit out right now.
Yeah, this is not a bad play. It's just a slightly... There's a chance of losing time overall.
I mean, iCup is a pretty good rando player, and like you said, the aggressive play would be to do Spirit, so...
Yeah. For all you know, Mirror Shield is just here.
Yeah. Alright, good jump from Sunder.
Or you get another item like Rudo's letter is here.
Nice try, iCup! Oh, that's hilarious. That's exactly what we saw Schlongster do the other day at the fairy fountain. Okay, well.
Told you it was an aggressive play.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll eat my words if this is a key.
Yeah, if this is a key, then it's okay. Okay, it's a key. There we go.
There could be a boomerang or a slingshot somewhere, and you have keys on child side, Falcon. Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, child side isn't in logic right now because they don't have a slingshot.
But that doesn't mean it's not accessible.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it
somewhere.
can't be there.
It's like slingshot and GTG. There you go. Now it's in logic. There you go.
Okay. iCup shielding against the dead or floor
The Falcon
monster.
is right. That chest iCup couldn't get isn't a key.
Yeah, because it has to be accessible to beat the temple. That's right. Ooh, gets hammered down. Oh, gets hammered down. Please go to the other handle. Oh, it goes for a third one, but he turns it.
Yeah, that's why you push it twice, then walk around.
Yeah. Alright, and And
so you
from
don't
the other
get bullied.
chest, just a recovery heart. Alright, we now have Fire Temple done from Thunderstorm.
Alright.
So
they're in about the same spot, except iCup is a quarter of the Spirit Temple ahead.
yeah. Unfortunately,
I'm
he
really
won't
interested
be
in
able
what
to go to
Sunder is
Spirit.
gonna. Wonder if Sunder's gonna make the same plays.
Yeah. He's got his
Sunder is
Ocarina out, but he doesn't know where he wants to go. Oh, it looks like he is going to Lake Hylia, so...
Adult Lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Adult Lake is a alright play at this point.
I mean, especially since he has no strength, he's got to go somewhere, so... Hopefully we'll see him go do his field checks.
Oh, yeah.
He's heading in that direction. He could be doing the top of the research lab as well.
Yeah. Do what you can in Lake, pick up your Scarecrow song, and then make your way to GTG on Epona. Especially if Sunder isn't comfortable with Reverse Wasteland.
Yeah.
I don't know if he
Saxo.
is or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like I said, this is the first time we've seen Thunderstorm play, but most runners in the lower half of the bracket usually have been doing kind of more friendly strats.
Yeah.
Or they don't know that certain things exist.
Yeah, I've noticed there's a big skill gap about like halfway through. So in the tournament, there's Conditioner, iCup, Lullaway, me. Then you've got like Connor and Falcon. And then like after that, there's a pretty big dip in experience level.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely saw that when I released all the seed times. It was definitely like, well, I mean, you finished around the same as Connor. Yeah, let's check the seed list here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Connor was seeded in 8th, and you were seeded in 7th.
Yeah, so that makes sense to me, considering I haven't watched Falcon play much.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close in level there. It looks like iCup is doing the same thing. He kind of went into Spirit and then dipped out. Which... maybe he ran out of keys. Only close because AD. I don't know about that. We'll see.
The seeding made perfect sense when I saw it.
Anyway, we're about to see if iCup gets his reward from fishing. Just some arrows. Now Sunder's leaving. If he does pick up that strength 2, I think it would be a good idea for him to continue checking his field stuff.
Oh yeah, don't abandon field if you go into field.
Yeah, but we have seen a lot of runners kind of abandoning their posts to go check something that they forgot.
Yeah, no. Only bail if you're like unlock a high density dungeon like, oh, I just found Dins, now I can clear Shadow.
Yeah. Like, if they could go do Shadow, I mean, go to your Way of the Heroes, like, immediately, please, every time.
Yeah. The question of bailing is, from any location, is how hard will it be to get back here?
Yeah.
So, like, say you're gonna go to Ice Cavern and you find something in Fountain. You're like, okay, I could go do something better now, but Ice Cavern's gonna be a pain to get back to, and this is the best time to do it, so
yeah.
Maybe I'll just do Iron Boots from Sunder on top of the lab.
Yeah. Iron Boots is pretty hot to find. Unfortunately, they won't be able to do Water Temple for a little while still, but, I mean, if he's doing his...
It doesn't make too much... You know Longshot's not in there, so
yeah.
It doesn't make too much sense to dip it.
Yeah.
There's a very low chance that it's holding another item.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but pretty unlikely.
Yeah. It's a really funny item to get there as well, because right after getting Iron Boots, they can just immediately come in here.
Was Sunder struggling with the...
I don't have his volume on, so I don't know if he got it. It looked like it took him a couple tries, but if he broke the box, he must have got it eventually.
Yeah.
I think he just
wasn't
wasn't.
sure
Yeah, I
if
think he
it
just
gave
wasn't
up or
taking
not.
off his boots fast enough.
Yeah.
There's like 0 scenarios I can think of where someone would give up that check. Because having to hunt for that gold scale is not an option.
And even if you do, coming back to Adult Lake just for one check.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I mean, we still have Shoot the Sun.
Okay. You'll do that after water. That's
Yeah.
always how you route it in.
Yeah. But
Because it's long shot locked anyways.
oh, that's
So,
true. That's true. So once they have long shot, they have to complete water anyway.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they're doing the same things, but iCup is he's gotten a bit more
Okay.
done, I believe.
When Sunder jumped that second fence, I thought he was going to be missing, but it looked like he...
Yeah.
Oh, iCup's doing... Oh, iCup's going to check the grotto, the closed grotto. Yeah, he's already checked the open one.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna finally see Iron Gauntlets from Sunderstorm. So,
Iron.
sorry, I always say Iron Gauntlets. I think that's like the 3rd time I've said it now. So, he's got his silver gauntlets. There we go. What game has the Iron Gauntlets? That's Twilight Princess, right?
I don't know that game well enough to comment on that.
Okay. In Hyrule Warriors, one of the items Link can use is the Iron Gauntlets, which is basically the ball and chain from Twilight Princess.
Yeah. I played Twilight Princess once when it came out, and that's it.
Yeah, me too. I watched speedruns of it for a little while. They were kind of exciting, but I don't know. Twilight Princess is like one of those games that I kind of love and hate. I just think all the dungeons in it are really dumb.
I just remember hating the water-themed temple in it.
Yeah, the lake bed temple,
Yeah.
I think. That temple really sucks. I thought the Snowy Mansion was really cool, because I didn't even know it was a dungeon until I was like halfway through. Then I was like, wait a sec, this is a dungeon.
Yeah, that was really interesting, how just someone's home is a dungeon.
Yeah, it's just super, super duper creative.
So I wonder if anyone's going to make the play to hunt skulls a little harder and try to find more stuff in CAC.
Maybe. iCup still
Because
doesn't...
we've only found 2 items in Double Way the Hero CAC.
Yeah.
So it could just be those 2. But there's a good chance of something on 10 and 20 skulls as well as chickens, so I wouldn't blame them for doing that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's also Burning Cack as well, which I'm sure by now they must be thinking like, okay, well, the only thing we need is Nocturne. So Burning Cack can't be Nocturne, so it's got to be a Grey Song, which is... I mean, it's got to be either Song of Time or Song of Storms. So...
And Storms isn't too useful with Foolish Dwell.
Yeah.
Just a couple. It's only going to be Frogs 1 and Kokiri Forest.
Storms is needed for Frogs too as well.
Yeah.
We learned that from Lullaway the other day.
I'm doing alright, PhD student. How about you? Just enjoying this pretty close race, actually.
Yeah. It is a really close race. They are kind of all doing the same things.
Yeah.
I
It's
wonder...
close enough that I'm not like, oh yeah, it seems like iCup has this in the bag or Thunder has this. Like,
Yeah.
you can't call this race yet at all.
It looks like both of them were doing the same things, except Sunder chose to check the grotto. Well, I think iCup checked that at the beginning of the game, but iCup hasn't checked Tektite Grotto yet. So...
iCup did.
Oh, iCup did? Okay, so he did go up there, yeah. He just didn't need to go over for the Hyrule Castle one, because he did it at the beginning of the game right after the bomb bag. Okay, there we go. I was watching Sunder, and I didn't see iCup go over there. Alright, we got 19 skulls out of iCup. Still not sure how many Sunder has.
I would assume in the teens. Yeah, I would consider going back to CAC and turning in 10-20 skulls a pretty strong play after GTG, assuming there's nothing. I'm not sure what else iCup can do after GTG, what I'm thinking. I guess Child's... No, they can't do Child Spirit in Logic yet.
No. I was just trying to think what song is gonna be on the royal family grave, and then I was like, wait a sec, what songs can be there? And then I was like, oh yeah, it can be Song of Storms or Song of Time, I
No,
think. Or I mean, it could even be Nocturne. I totally forgot about that it was Spirit that they needed to complete in order to get Zelda's Lullaby and not
I'm pretty sure
Nocturne,
Mirror
or
Shield
not
is gonna
Shadow
be the
Temple.
next item that they find, though.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
feel pretty strong about Mirror Shield being in JTG.
yeah. I mean, I completely agree with you.
iCup's struggling.
Yeah, iCup needs to know the strat to get the Gerudo stuck on the torch.
I'll admit, I only learned that like less than a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's so many things that I just didn't bother learning that are just time savers.
Yeah.
Because when I was learning, I focused completely on stuff that reduced item requirements, like lensless wasteland, reverse wasteland.
Oh, yeah.
The jump to Bavagia. There's a lot of stuff that's like, oh, this saves 10 seconds. I'm like, no, that's not too important. I just want to play random.
Yeah.
Link to the Past. Probably talking. ALTTP without the A.
Yeah. It's a good game. I think it's a really overrated game, but it's a good game.
Yeah. I mean, it's just core Zelda stuff.
Yeah.
At least for, I don't know, see as much anymore, but I know for at least a long time it was a super popular randomizer as well.
Yeah. I mean, it still is. Like, I see a Link to the Past randomizer on Zelda speedruns all the time.
Yeah.
Oh no! iCup thought he was good, but he only got... Oh, he doesn't need to get 1500 archery. He doesn't need to get 1500 archery. He knows his Baron, but it has the letter.
Okay. I would still do GTG. That only opens up ice.
Yeah.
And the Stingrays and Jabu.
Yeah, this is true.
Fountain.
So.
And ice is such a slow play when you go child and then immediately back to adult.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of walking.
Ice is a much better play when it's like, I've already turned in letter in my previous child, and I just don't have options.
Yeah.
I've had seeds where I just get early letter, and I turn it in before I even go adult, and then ice is just suddenly not a bad play at all.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it also depends on how valuable the song is to you.
And this is why you do adult lake first before coming to GTG, so you don't orphan this check.
Yeah.
I've done that. I did that before in it was a Baby Dodongo's qualifier match.
Uh-huh.
And it was a tiebreaker seed. And that had my long shot up there.
Oh no.
And I just was like, no, I'm just gonna rush GTG. I'm not gonna go to lake and pick up Scarecrow Song.
Yeah.
And that cost me getting into that tournament.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I failed the group stage for that.
How was this morning's race? Okay, this morning's race, I think you should go watch the VOD if you have 4 hours to kill. It was it was a really messy seed.
Go, I know that's your favorite check, but they don't have lens, they don't have magic, and they don't... It's so far out of logic. And they already have an item that satisfies Way of the Hero.
Yep.
I remember one time I rolled this amazing seed. It was all dungeons, so you could do the Frogs 2 minigame, so you could get lens, so you could get light arrows on the lens game.
Oh wow. I mean, iCup has been known to do lensless lens game. I doubt he would do it in a
light arrows.
Light arrows behind strength too. So, I mean, iCup's gonna get that for sure. I imagine both runners are just gonna full clear as much as they can.
Yeah. There's no reason. They don't have magic. They can't. They don't have FW magic, so.
Have you ever, when I was watching iCup fight the Beamos and the Dynalphos in the first room there, have you ever voided out under that chest before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that one, but I think I've done it in the Stalfos room.
Yeah. Me
If you
too.
stand underneath the chests, you can just void.
Yeah.
I sometimes go for it intentionally just for the meme.
Yeah. See, I remember the first time I did it, I was like, whatever. I wonder what happens if I'm like directly under the chest. Like, will I
Yeah.
pop out? And then the chest fell down, and I voided and went back, and
What's interesting though is
huh.
in Forest Temple, the green Poe that you shoot the portrait
Yeah.
for, and then if you're standing under those blocks, it'll just like go and won't drop on you.
Yeah.
So they had a fail safe and they thought of that, but
Yeah.
they didn't think of chests that fall from the sky.
I mean, you can still void out under them if you're not standing under them, and then hit the picture, and then, there's a cutscene that plays when they shake and start falling, but before they hit the ground, you can walk
Oh,
underneath them, and that'll crush you.
okay, okay.
I remember doing that as a kid, and I was like, this is dumb. So now I always make sure to like not move until all of the blocks have hit the ground. It's just one of those things that I picked up from playing the game as a child. Alright, well, so far light arrows has been the only reason to come to GTG so far.
We still have all the middle of the maze.
Yeah,
which
there's
is
still
like
the middle
half
of the
checks,
maze.
so
There's still the back of the maze. Well, the side of the maze, I guess, that they can't get to. We know that there's a key freestanding there, so
I wonder if they'll save some keys for that side.
I would
They don't
hope
have
so.
song time, so it's
Yeah.
just so slow to go to that side, save scum, get your keys back.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a key sitting there, like just, hey, I'm a key, then, I mean, they could get their keys back. I wonder if there's a scenario where all three of those checks over there could be keys.
I don't see why not off the top of my head.
Yeah. There's no way I could. Oh my god, I can't believe you can hit the eye from that angle.
Yeah. Assuming Song of Time is in logic.
Yeah.
Because it always is. I'm not sure if everyone in chat knows, but the game always assumes you use keys in the dumbest way possible.
Yep.
So you can avoid soft locking.
All locations accessible.
Oh, Sunder's remembering to save so he can save scum his keys.
Yeah. So we know for sure there's a key over here, so I'm not sure why he checked it. I guess if he's getting his keys refunded, it doesn't matter and he doesn't need to save scum.
Yeah, the thing is, if you find multiple keys like that,
Yeah.
now you don't have to reset and you get to save time.
Alright, well there's his keys. Alright, well he has all the keys, so...
There's your situation, 3 keys.
Yeah, we just talked about it. So that means that whatever's on toilet is an item, since he has all of his items, or since he has all his keys.
So hopefully it's nothing, or we're in for a 4-hour seed, because no one's gonna come back for toilet for a long time.
Yeah, but can there be an item there? Well, I guess there could be, because I mean Zelda's law. Oh, there's Mirror Shield. Okay, just as you predicted, Mirror Shield and GTG. I guess the logic kind of did point them in this direction.
It's like, there's no high density areas left. There's like just random little things.
Yeah. Got a
So
claim
it's like 10,
check.
20 skulls, chickens. I guess ice is in logic now.
Yeah. Oh, when I got turned around, I was like, please backwalk. Please backwalk.
Usually AD seeds, you complete AD like pretty early,
fast, yeah.
because it's usually bottlenecking something.
Alrighty, so we
Yeah,
got...
even though you got Mirror Shield, it makes complete sense to just clear out the rest of GTG so you don't have to come back.
Yep. So there could still be something on toilet, but
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
Thunder
what.
hasn't done Fortress yet.
Yeah. Could be Boomerang. Could it? Yeah, I think it
What
could.
could be? What could be boomerang?
Toilet.
Jabu is light medallion, so that's not locking anything.
Yeah.
So
So they could need to come back, but hopefully they won't. Icup got his mirror shield now. So Sunder not as comfortable with this
I'm
jump
just
as
really
Icup
curious
was.
about the Shadow Temple way of the hero, because it's not magic.
Can't be anything required for the stones. It can't be magic.
Probably not boomerang, because boomerang is probably required to get a key on Child Side Spirit. That's probably gonna happen.
Well, now that they have claim check from
Oh yeah, that's in
that
logic.
puts the slingshot in logic, but it's in a barren location.
So that means technically that claim check is slingshot locked.
Yeah. So
Oh, it was locked because. Yep. Okay. That actually tells a lot about the seed,
okay.
because that means that slingshot was locking Force Medallion, which locked Epona,
Oh,
which
that's
was how they
right.
got to DTG.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That gives you some hints on where Longshot could be.
I
So that
don't.
could mean Longshot's in the toilet.
Yeah. Well, long shot we know is on frogs.
Oh wait, so I'm an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think using bomb choose to drop the bridge is in logic anyway, Lolloway. Even if you have a bomb bag. I was under the impression.
Icup wants the slingshot.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's probably gonna do Child Spirit.
Okay.
I was under the impression that dropping that bridge was only in logic with the boomerang, because doing it with the slingshot is kind of weird.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was slingshot as well, and I think conditioner confirmed.
Yeah.
Slingshot works for logic as well.
I linked a logic document that was
Thunder
like,
is just about to get it, Schlongster.
yeah.
Gonna get Rudo's letter
Yeah.
from archery.
Rudo's letter is gonna be at 1,000 archery.
I recently learned the strat to get across the bridge with just bomb chews for Child Spirit.
Yeah. Let's see what this wiki says for Spirit Temple. Lower metal bridge on child side without boomerang. You can hit it with slingshot or bomb chew. So I guess it is in logic to use bomb chews and slingshots.
Bomb chews are not considered in logic at all.
Well, if you have the bomb bag, because if you have the bomb bag, you can buy bomb chews.
No, it's still not.
Because this is from the randomizer wiki on temple logic.
A lot. So
Yeah.
I've never seen it where you have to.
I linked it in chat, so if anyone wants to clarify if those are, because it shows like ways you can do things. I don't know if it's how to get around logic or if it's things that are considered in logic that you can do that might not be apparent. But it's an interesting read.
Depends on your settings if you have bomb chews.
Yeah, because I know bomb chews aren't considered in logic, but you can
Okay. Yeah,
do it if you have the
conditioner
bomb
settle
bag.
this. Using bomb chews to cross over into Child Side Spirit.
If you have the bomb bag.
Yeah. I still think it's not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, with
it would
bomb
be.
bag, okay, yeah. Because, yeah, like I said, Condi, it's on that list that we were looking at yesterday, and that's why it was a question.
Okay. Well, I learned something new then.
Yeah.
Good thing I know it.
Alright, well,
This room
I
is
kept
quite
choosing.
annoying.
Yeah, I kept choosing to just go for the shot, unfortunately, because his control scheme. Three times not learning. Looks like he is gonna go stun the Stalfos. Alrighty. So with the
So-
mirror shield, I guess... Ooh, that was close. With the mirror shield, I guess Sunder can just full clear his spirit temple, yeah? Oh no, the boss key. The boss key was on Child's side.
It makes sense. I would stay child for a while because of the magic locked checks that you can do as child. In spirit. So if I was iCup, I would just clear out all as much as I could as child in spirit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. With his sticks, he can do it. iCup waiting, not burning his shield like we have seen. Some people do. Alright, what else is over here?
Oh, I could use a calzone.
Ooh, haven't had a calzone in a while. iCup collecting the silver rupees to drop the bridge instead of just running out of the room. Which I'm pretty sure is faster. I'm pretty sure it's faster to just run out. Oh, and there goes his shield! Alright, well. So much for iCup's shield.
It is? Okay. 'Cause I was like, there's no way getting those silver rupees are faster.
Yeah. I'm really shocked that
But
iCup
it looks
didn't...
cool.
I'm really shocked that iCup didn't grab the skull in that room as well, because he still doesn't know that 50 Skulls is dead.
Well, you have Sun Song, you have Slingshot, you have Hookshot. At that point, you just don't collect skulls until you see the hint.
Yeah.
And then you just go ham on skulls. Because statistically, you're just wasting time.
That's very true.
That's how I see it.
But... iCup with a nice bomb. Bomb bouncing, and he just throws it again.
The real skill is blowing up that boulder without killing any of the Skulltulas.
Alright, skull update. Thunderstorm is up to 15 skulls. He knows that 40 and 50 are dead. 30 could still be something, but as they get more items, it's becoming less and less apparent. Alright, let's see what's on this fire lock check
It's actually
here.
interesting how this is actually, like, locked by all the keys.
Which?
So-
Oh, adult?
Yeah, it's like doing that as child with sticks is like
Oh,
breaking
yeah.
the logic. Weird. Okay, let's see if iCup does the flame storage. No. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna be collecting some rupees.
I'll have to tell him about. If you collect silver rupees in this room, I'm gonna have to yell at him about that.
Well, he's going for his first silver rupee, so...
Okay, I'm gonna yell at iCup. Okay, because you can get flame storage off that torch right outside, and then pull it out right before you go through the door, and then just light all these torches.
I really hope iCup doesn't die in this room. I mean, he's killed all the Beamos, so he's...
If that's in response to me, yell, Lolly, you can do a flame storage off that torch.
iCup is ahead, but not by much. But he is ahead. Sunder still needs to go to Child Spirit. Like, I'm really shocked at how close a race this is, but I guess when you have, like, the starting items that you do...
I
Go
think
ahead.
iCup didn't do the flame storage because he chose to do ground jump in Deku Tree instead. I'd be very surprised if iCup does not know flame storage, period.
I think... I don't know if iCup's done any flame storage. We'd have to... We'll just have to ask him about that.
Because he's seed number 3, and I've done it. I usually we usually go back and forth in weeklies when we race. We're like really close. Like I beat him by a minute, he beats me by a couple minutes.
iCup, why are you collecting hearts? Iron Knuckles deal 4 hearts to you when they hit you with their axe. No amount of hearts is gonna save you.
Why is he? You don't have a shield. You can't do crouch stabs.
Well, you can jump slash.
Oh, I guess. But you have 30 sticks.
Yeah, gotta save those 30 sticks.
I would have just used up those sticks.
Alright, he's going for the hearts just in case. Oh, that was a really scary fight, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna check out this clip that Go-Go posted.
Alright. I think that was a clip that I made the other day of both of them dying, like, back to back.
Yeah, it's Pembles and iCup. Yeah.
Okay, so iCup, he's cleared out Child Spirit, he's going adult. We're probably going to see Thunderstorm do the rest. I can't imagine him grabbing the boss key and then dipping out without checking the rest. Unless, of course, he finds magic in the mirror-locked chests at the top of the temple. In which case, he could just use Din's Fire. Alright, what are we seeing here?
Use Din's Fire when they don't have magic.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I said if he found magic in one of his...
I missed you.
Yeah. Yeah, I said if he finds magic in one of his mirror lock checks. So we got Strength 3 coming out of Thunderstorm. That is a strength-locked strength, so good thing he found his Silver Gauntlets.
I just hate finding, because it just opens up a check that nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't route into anything. Like, unless you're going for skulls and you pick up another skull on the way, it doesn't synergize with anything.
Yeah. My favorite seeds are the ones that require unhinted Strength 3 to get light arrows. Like, you got 6 medallions, you're ready to go, you're ready to beat the seed. Ganondorf tells you that light arrows are in his castle.
My favorite seed was...
You have to spend an hour and a half trying to find the gauntlets.
My favorite... Oh, Greg.
We found the green rupee.
My favorite seed was, you had to go to Ice Cavern for Nocturne. And then... Yeah, it was Ice Cavern has Nocturne, then in Shadow Temple you find Iron Boots. You go back to Ice Cavern to sink to the bottom to get Strength 3. To move the rock to get the hammer, so you can go to Valley to get your boomerang.
What was at the bottom of Zoro's fountain?
Strength 3.
Oh.
So you had to double back to fountain.
That's so rough.
And the Iron Boots for in Shadow with Nocturne and Ice.
Yeah. Oh, that just sounds so terrible. Like, I couldn't imagine putting through someone through that. Then again, I've put some people through some pretty bad things in the seeds, so yeah. Where's that green rupee vanilla-wise?
I believe it's in Midos.
Might be. Yeah, I think it is in Midos. Alright. We got one more check left for Sunder before he's gonna have to go grab his boss key. Surely he'll realize that his boss key is on Child Spirit, so...
What's really unfortunate about this is getting the Lake Zeal, because now all of a sudden the fairy fountains open up and those are just scattered everywhere.
Yeah. Double checking his stats just to make sure he didn't pick up his... Oh no! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Don't, no, 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 don't, no, no! He didn't lower the platform. Purple, he didn't lower the platform. Okay, he realized. Okay, okay, good. He realized. He heard us. He heard us praying from the bottom of our hearts.
Cheater, he's listening in.
Yeah, he's listening in like 20 seconds after he's already done it. Yeah. The platform does save Xenaricus. You only have to lower it once.
And then you can just hookshot the side back up once you get to the main room.
It's a pretty stingy hookshot to make it all the way up, but you can do it.
Yeah, I'm not consistent with it, but Consistent enough that it's faster than going all the way back up.
Yeah. iCup might not make this. Oh, just barely made it. I thought he started climbing a little too late. Okay, so now that he's lowered the platform and opened up the door, now he's going to go to Child Spirit, grab his boss key, and then he's going to be on his way back. I actually think it wouldn't be that bad to check outside Ganon's castle before doing that. Just to get it out of the way, like, go over there, grab the skull, grab the check. Oh, except he doesn't have ZL, so he can't do it
you
yet.
have to go Child first.
It would be good if he had ZL,
Yeah. These off checks you're gonna have to start doing.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, it is like, I still am an advocate for doing your mandatory checks first, and then when you have nothing left to do, then you can go do them. But if you're in the area to do it, and it would just be like, I mean, it's not a pain to go back because it's Temple
I'm on
of Time.
commentary,
Right?
David.
So.
How you doing? I think the next play might be Ice Cavern after they pick up ZL.
Yeah.
Turn in Rudo's letter.
They're gonna have to go over there for the song anyway.
Yeah.
So, I think you're right.
I haven't looked at the logic for it. Have we confirmed if it's a Gray song?
Nice. We don't know yet. It could be either. But they're
But
gonna
there's
have
a
to do
good
it.
chance.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do it anyway because. So all we know is that Burning Cack can't be Nocturne. So it's a 50-50 on whether Serenade Check is a Gray song or if it's Nocturne.
I guess you would check Composer Grave first.
Well, you need ZL first, but...
I mean, I'm talking options once you pick up ZL.
Yeah, once you pick up ZL, I would immediately go grab my last song. And then go do Frogs. And if it's Nocturne on the Composer Grave, then I mean, you just carry on and then go to Ice Cavern. Because, I mean, regardless, you want to get your long shot as fast as possible just to complete your water. Like, you have Iron Boots, you have everything you need to complete water, just rush long shot, and then deal with the rest later.
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned with Rando more recently in like the past few months is, even if it's slow, just do the things you know you have to do.
Sunder's probably going to check his chickens and his Dampe. Clearing out the last of his Graveyard and Cack Way of the Hero. Which I don't disagree with, because, I mean, he can do that. Uh-oh, what happened?
I would wait a bit. Do we have a tech issue?
I don't see anything. Can you go into hit the race channel and see if he crashed? And if he did, tell iCup to stop. Okay, so we might have a tech issue. It always happens during iCup's races. Oh, okay, it looks like he's good again. Okay, maybe he was just dropping a bunch of frames, but it looks like he's good. Alright, so anyway, iCup continuing on Twinrova.
He's fine, he's just having some internet.
Oh, okay, yeah. All of a sudden I saw him jump to the skull behind behind where the bazaar is when you're adult, and I was like, oh no, he's just dropping frames. So he's probably gonna be checking his 10 and 20 skull. It's too bad we're not gonna find out what they are, probably, unless I see a market on his tracker. So I'm gonna go ahead and push him up to 20. Alright, nothing from Twinrova. Oh, we got a heart piece from 20 souls. And did we get anything from 10? Just some arrows. Okay, we did end up seeing both of them. So 10 and 20 both had nothing.
So are we gonna see chickens now? Double Way the Hero Cack.
There's a chance. I mean, obviously he should go check his Dampe immediately, Sun Song, and then maybe he could be doing chickens.
Yeah. That's how you would do chickens. You would do Dampe
Yeah.
and then Sun Song.
All right, so all the stones have been acquired by iCup, so he's gonna be turning back the. Oh, what are we getting from Dampe? See if he updates anything on his tracker.
A drop frame.
Yeah, a dropped frame. It doesn't look like he updated anything, so it was probably nothing. Okay. Anyway, iCup playing Serenade to go grab his
Thunder
own.
is doing the chickens play.
Yep. Yeah, next slide, please. This is one chicken. This is the second chicken.
As slow as this is, I do not disagree with this that much.
When CAC is way of the hero, I mean...
Double way of the hero, and you've only found 2 items. So that
Yeah.
would mean it... Or it could be the third, but there's just a really good chance.
Yeah.
And you're already here.
Yeah. Alright, so iCup, he's going to be grabbing his ZL right now. He's gone through the gauntlet.
Yeah, see, I think this is a bit better. Complete Spirit, pick up ZL, so when you go to do Dampe and Chickens, you can pick up the song as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sunder's gonna have to come back to the graveyard to pick up that song.
Advertise a product? Oh boy. Are you put in any sort of situation where you need to prepare a presentation for your fellow colleagues? You need to crunch
All the
data.
time.
You need to crunch data because you're in the sciences. You need to lay out some words. Are you an aspiring editor? Well, Microsoft Office has everything you're looking for. Whether or not you want to write an essay on Spirit Temple, Water Temple key logic, whether or not you want to keep track of all the rando times, who has compared to each other, data and statistics, or whether or not you want to put on a slideshow with PowerPoint on the importance of collecting chickens, Microsoft Office has everything you're looking for. Buy today.
Wow.
Or start your free 30-day trial.
And it's just how many easy payments of $5.99?
Well, it's Microsoft, so you can't spell Microsoft without the $sign.
Buy it today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't use Office for anything. I use OpenOffice. OpenOffice spreadsheet, documents. It's free, and I think it's open source.
I don't think I've ever seen any race ever with both players doing chickens at the same time.
Double chickens. Oh, that was a good save. Oh, that's where their slingshot was. Okay, well, iCup's gonna... Okay, so now that's perfect. Thunderstorm got his slingshot. Now he can do his child side spirit. That's actually really hilarious.
So, put that in Way of the Hero.
Yeah, the slingshot could be Way of the Hero for CAC.
Because considering the big run one was in a foolish location, that means that claim check was slingshot locked.
No.
Because you need a slingshot to beat Deku to get Epona to get to GTG.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually hilarious. I think that was really lucky for Thunderstorm. I don't know if he would have gone to GTG without a slingshot.
You mean Spirit?
A spirit without a slingshot.
Okay.
Yeah, I did mean spirit. Thank you.
Oh, is iCup not picking up the... Oh, is he might be playing Sun Song to
Probably.
do Dampe.
Yeah, it makes sense. If he has to go into the graveyard, he'll just do it all in
I
one
would
fell
recommend doing it the opposite way, doing Dampe first and then playing Sun Song.
Yeah.
Because you can just play Sun Song while you're in an area that time doesn't pass. Because you don't need a specific time of day to do chickens, but you need a specific time of night to do dampe.
Yeah. Alright, so there's a pretty good chance, I think, that the Composer Grave could be Nocturne. Because we know that Burning Cack, which requires Nocturne, is a gray song. And they only need 2 gray songs left. So Ice Cavern or Composer Grave is Nocturne.
Yeah.
I honestly think I would rather see Nocturne and Ice Cavern, because they're still looking for magic.
Yeah.
So
what I would do is, after this song, go up river.
yeah.
No, I would, well, not go up river. I would play Serenade and go turn in Rudo's Letter, and then go adult, and then try Shadow. See if the way the hero is like Vanilla Hovers.
Oh, okay, Dampe had a wallet. That's probably their way of the hero in Graveyard to buy the Goron Tunic.
Assuming this is Nocturne, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But would be Shadow before Ice.
I mean, regardless, if it's a gray song, it's a Way of the Hero song, so. That's always, like, really dumb when you have, like, you know, when you know that you need all the songs to get frogs, so you know your item is on frogs, and then all of your Way of the Hero locations just are songs to do frogs.
Yeah, it's annoying when your Way of the Hero are places that give songs. Okay, time to see if iCup...
Alright. So we do have Song of Time.
Which is Way of the Hero to get cheat keys in GTG.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I guess iCup doesn't know flame storage. Because he's not checking that.
Yeah.
The torches.
Who is currently ahead? iCup is the favorite to win. He's seeded 3rd in the tournament. And Sunder is seeded 11th. But right now, iCup is ahead of Sunder as well. He's already fully completed his Spirit Temple. And
Sunder has to
got
get
a song.
This child side stuff, and then go back adult. And then finish Spirit, and then go child to pick up ZL.
No. So iCup coming in to buy his shield again.
iCup is my favorite if he doesn't lensless.
If he doesn't lensless.
If he does, you mean if he does lensless chess game? Gotcha.
Gotcha. Alright, so iCup's probably going to be doing his Lost Woods stuff now. Now that he's coming back.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. You have ZL, you got... Yeah, you can full clear all this.
Yeah. What do you need
Yeah,
ZL for in Lost Woods?
You can do Darunia.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Goron City.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, we still don't know which of them got the Goron City Baron hint, because it's filled in on neither of their trackers still.
Pretty sure that Sunder found it in the back.
Yeah, it had to have been Sunder, because iCup has checked like everything in Goron City, and Sunder hasn't even been there. So, yeah, that makes sense. I can't remember which Gossip Stone it was.
I don't remember which one, but it was back of the lake.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up the spoiler log just to make sure, because let's see where they're foolish. Yeah, it was Lake Hylia, the back of Lake Hylia. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I guess Sunder was just like, well, whatever, I'm just not gonna mark it since it's the last one.
Or was this Way the Hero Slingshot also for an item here? Let's see.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, it was probably for Spirit.
I was thinking, no, it's for getting the Forest
Oh,
Medallion.
and
Deku.
for doing Deku. That's right.
Because you needed the Forest Medallion to get Epona.
Yeah, that's right.
To get to GTG, to get your claim check, to get the other one.
Yeah, to get the claim check to get
Yeah.
the Baron
So if you
slingshot
don't know
upgrade.
B1 skip, it would have been impossible to get to GTG without finding the chickens.
Yeah. Well, we probably would have seen chickens a lot sooner then.
Yeah, if this was a complete beginners tournament,
Oh yeah, chickens
yeah,
first trip to CAC.
it would have bottlenecked pretty early.
Dude, that's what I do. I always do first trip CAC chickens. But that's why I'm
I
a
lost
beginner.
I did bad in a scrubs race because a lot of beginners just did chickens and it was the first hook shot.
Yeah, Schlongster, iCup doesn't know that Goron City is Baron.
Yeah,
Only
found in the
Schlongster
back
found
of the
that
lake,
hint.
which
Or not Schlongster, only Sunder found that hint.
understandably a lot of players skip those hints in the back of the lake because they're very slow.
Yeah.
You usually, if you get them, it's because you're routing time of day early on. Well,
Yeah.
Sunder is, you have to go down, yep, where Sunder is right now. This is where you do it from.
Yeah. You have to be real.
A little bit more left.
Yeah, he's gonna just hit the chain. You gotta jump slash Sunder.
You don't actually.
You don't?
No.
I know with long shot you don't have to, but I thought you did with hook shot.
Pretty sure you don't. You kind of clip in.
Yeah. Yeah, but it has to be like the very side.
The left. Yeah, you did the right side. You gotta do the left.
Alright, looks like iCup's going to get his letter out of his bottle.
Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Using this.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Ice Cavern is the next play. Ooh, he actually made it up. Okay, good. So, I think iCup has checked everything Sunder has so far, and then some.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think his routing has just been a
Yeah,
little
they're doing
better.
the same things. iCup is just doing it a bit more efficiently.
Yeah. Having that early strength too, I guess it
Like,
really didn't affect him that much. He did have to backtrack for one check, but
it's small things like iCup did chickens and Dampe at the same time as getting the Composer Grave song. Meanwhile, Thunder's gonna have to go back another time.
Yeah.
After he gets ZL.
Alright, so iCup finally gets his Goron City is Baron hint from Zora's Domain right after fully clearing the rest of his Goron City hints or checks.
Right.
Yeah, so unfortunate timing on that hint, but I mean, sometimes you just get unlucky that way.
iCup didn't do it. Okay, iCup clearly just doesn't know flame storage.
Yeah.
Because it's a pretty simple one.
Yeah.
That I would expect for someone at his skill level.
In every situation where he's could have done it, he hasn't. So I think that's a pretty fair conclusion. If he's gonna win, maybe it'll be a one thing to
It's just
to let
something
him
I know he's definitely capable of at his skill level.
Yeah, I kept doing Child Spirit first was really big. Just so he didn't have to make a third trip to Spirit Temple. But I mean, he went out of his way to grab the Baron slingshot that he knew Bigoron had because he knew that, you know, I need this for Child Spirit, so I'm gonna go do it right now. Ooh, Sunder might die to Twin Rova if he takes one more
Yeah, that's the
shot.
thing. Some people put a lot of stock. It's like, Sunder was just like, I'm near CAC, I'm gonna do CAC right now and do chickens because it's way the hero.
Yeah.
Which is how a lot of beginner players think. They'll just be like, just rush to your way of the heroes. While it's most important to just route them in. Getting the stuff you need to do with your dungeons is more important than your way of the heroes.
See, you can get a Baron hint because there's three slingshots that you can get, right? So your hint will be for like the first one that you have to get. Or your way of the hero will be the first one that you get, but then the ones that are hinted that aren't way of the hero can be any of the other ones.
Yeah, so the Bigoron, the trail is foolish, but Bigoron has a slingshot. that implies that that slingshot is logically locked by needing to have another slingshot.
Yes.
In which case, we figured out in this seed it was.
Yeah. There is a chance that more than one slingshot can be on the same sphere of check.
Yeah.
And in that case, it wouldn't be a Way of the Hero item, I
Yeah.
don't think.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, because we had that in a seed the other day.
It's way of the hero. If there's multiple of it, like a bomb bag, it's way of the hero if logically it's the first. That's the only one you can get first.
Yeah, yeah. It's the best way to put it. It's like
And I've seen
iCup
silly
is.
stuff like bomb bag in, um, on the diving minigame because using choose to get in there was out of logic.
Alright, it looks like iCup's doing his strength 3 check.
It's not too bad to play right here. I would be Russian ice right now. It's
Yeah.
something you have to do. This you could potentially skip, but
Yeah. But I mean, at any point he could play Minuet to get like on his way there, so he can just do it out of the fairy fountain. But it is time being wasted over here if it has nothing.
you just have to sometimes consider the best case scenario, which would be get Nocturne in Ice Cavern, go to Shadow, find Hover Boots, clear Shadow, get Boomerang as well.
Yeah. At this point, I'm thinking Boomerang is probably in Shadow Temple.
Yeah.
Because they have the wallet for the Goron Tunic. I mean, we still haven't seen a Zora Tunic yet.
Yeah,
So,
Wasteland's dead and they had Requiem, so there's probably not a Way the Hero lens.
yeah.
And if it is, we get to go to Gogo's favorite check.
Yep. iCup back collecting skulls. He still doesn't have his 30 hint. Neither of them have their 30 hint yet, so.
Looks like we're still missing one sometimes.
Yeah. We still don't have one sometimes as well.
Let's FKN go, Ica. David seems to always have favorites in these races.
Oh yeah. I think everyone does. I mean, as a commentator, I must stay impartial to both racers. It's easier to see, like, you know, which one has a chance of winning over someone else compared to skill level, but...
Yep. Now it's the play to ice. There's really not that much left in the game.
Yeah. I mean, they just have Ice Cavern, and then... Jabu, Water, and Shadow. And the rest of Fire Temple.
Yeah.
What if Magic was at the top of Fire Temple?
It's not. No. No.
Yeah, that's a very plain... Nope, it's just not. Alright, here's a check that we've seen a lot of people get screwed by. We got Din's Fire check coming from Thunderstorm. Have we seen iCup do this yet?
No, we have not.
I'm pretty sure we haven't. Last seed I casted, this was Vanilla Din's Fire.
Yeah.
And
And I just opted not to do it.
Yeah.
Because it was so out of the way.
So we'll see what happens today.
The way I usually route it in is to go to Graveyard and do Dampe afterwards. Because this is a place I can play Song and manipulate time. Double Fairy Fountains.
Yeah, we can almost hear Thunderstorm stream right now. Ooh.
Oh!
I liked iCup's find a lot better than Thunderstorm's find, though. Alright, so Zora's Fountain had their hover boots. Okay, and now we know that 30 Gold Skulls has double defense, so...
They'll need that to defeat the King of Evil. There's no way they stand a chance.
Alright, what's at the bottom here? That looks like a blue rupee. So icup's coming right on up. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a close race in like every rando tournament or every rando match, but I mean, when one
Yeah.
person just finds that one item, ooh, icup's trying to do this with the Bigoron sword. That is just not gonna work out well for him.
Someone told me it's actually like completely free if you just equip hover boots. If you
Oh,
equip
really?
hover boots and then grab the side of the iceberg, you'll do like the hover animation and you'll just
Oh,
climb
okay,
up.
okay. Yeah, because the jump slash doesn't work with Bigoron
Yeah.
sword because you have to do the animation where you pull it out.
You can do it with Big Ron Sword, it's just really hard.
Well, unfortunately, Schlongster is out of the
Yeah.
tournament already, so...
But with hover boots, you don't even have to do a jump slash.
That's really cool. I should remember that.
Yeah, you just grab the side, equip hovers, and it kind of does that hover thing once you get above the water. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Assuming they get magic, go.
Yeah, there's a good chance that Magic is, I mean, Magic's gotta be close. Like, because they can't get into I mean, it could be
And
in
what?
water.
Yeah, you know, honestly,
it
at
could
this
be in
point,
water. Because the only check they need Longshot to do in Water Temple
so
is
I'm
Morpha, right?
thinking this is gonna. What was that?
I said the only check you need Longshot for in Water Temple is Morpha, right?
Yeah.
So Magic could be in Water
Yeah.
Temple really easily.
Logically, you need the long shot for the boss key chest as well,
Oh, that's true.
but you can avoid that with hovers.
I think it is in Logic to get it with hovers. That was in that Logic document.
I'm.
Because the logic was like, if you don't have strength or bombs to get the boss key, which is in Logic because of, you know, the room you have to do to wrap around.
Oh, using the hovers there, but like to get
Yeah.
over the spikes.
Oh, to get over the
It's not.
spikes, yeah. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's in logic to skip that room.
Yes, yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do need the long shot for that. I was
After
thinking
you
without
go
long
over the
shot
spikes,
too, duh.
the room after that where you kind of hover into the alcove.
Yeah,
That's
there
logic.
you go. Yeah. So, Magic wouldn't be in the bottom of Water Temple, but it could be somewhere else still. I mean, they could be getting it like right here in this room that icup's in. So, okay, well there's their last bomb bag. Yeah, dipping water to get magic to beat Shadow to get long shot just sounds like a little too memey to be real. You know,
Oh,
I
now
wonder
that
what
they've.
their last sometimes hint is.
So the shadow, it's got to be boomerang at this point, right?
I think Shadow has to be Boomerang. Because it
There's
can't
no
be
tunic.
magic. It could be another wallet
Which would be for
to buy a Zora Tunic to get whatever item is underneath Water Temple's
get a
central
key.
pillar.
Yeah. It could technically be a lens for lens, and there's an item on lens game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
But
there's
those
a
are-
lot of trolley
Those are
items it
fringe.
could be, but
Those are fringe cases.
yeah, most likely it's either lens for Boomerang in lens game in market, or it's just the Boomerang. I think in my head those are like the only two scenarios.
Oh, I noticed we don't have gold gauntlets for iCup on the tracker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot he got that. Even though I saw him get the check. Oh, and I forgot to mark that Sunder got letter as well. That was a long time ago. Yes, Gogo, you're the reason I put the hints on the screen in the first place.
So I think it's pretty safe to assume Storms is gonna be here.
Yeah. It can't be Storms, it has to be Nocturne. Because they have Song of Time. Because there's one more song on Burning Cack, which has to be their last Gray song. Yeah, this had to be Nocturne 100%
Yeah.
of the time. So, that was the only thing in Ice Cavern, but I mean, they knew that they had to come here for a mandatory song anyway, so not finding an item along the way kind of sucks. But unfreezing King Zora could still give
Have
them
magic.
something. Where does Icup go if he doesn't find magic on King Zora? Do you think he'll go to Water Temple?
I think Water Temple is the next best play. After that, maybe cleaning up Spirit, the Zelda's Lullaby lock checks.
Yeah. I think Water Temple and Fire Temple are the only really two... Really the only two options, aren't they?
Unless I'm forgetting one-off check.
Yeah, I don't think they've missed any checks other than that. I guess... Oh, there's Lens.
Okay, so that
Okay.
means Boomerang is in Shadow.
Yeah, so
Almost.
Boomerang has to be in Shadow. And then Magic.
Okay, yeah. iCup is going back to Spirit to clear out some more checks.
Yeah. Didn't he get all the checks?
Not the Zelda's Lullaby locked ones.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They didn't have ZL.
And then I think
It's what
so
we
he's gonna go
predicted
get
at the
this
beginning.
I'm not sure if if they've gone back to Crater to get those magic fairy fountains. Have we seen those?
I'd like to think we saw Icup do them after his Fire Temple.
Well, you wouldn't have ZL at that point.
That's right. No, we haven't seen any of them then.
Yeah.
We've seen
The trail one's barren, but Death Mountain Crater.
Yeah.
Fairy fountain.
Yeah.
Is a check in logic.
So we've seen Din's Fire. Magic is barren. We haven't seen Double Magic. We've seen Nehru's. We've seen Furore. So I think Crater is the only fairy fountain we have left to see. Oh, and we've seen Double Defense. So
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah, they've pretty much cleared out the overworld. Yeah. It's hard to remember the one-off checks when you're not the one playing.
Yeah. Especially when you're trying to keep with 2 players, one-off checks.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I totally forgot about these Zelda locked checks in Spirit Temple. The first one doesn't pan out, but...
This is so rude.
where's Sunder
iCup
now?
tried to do it earlier, realized he didn't have ZL. Comes back with ZL, just to ice trap him.
I wonder where Sunder's going. Oh, he's probably going to check his... No. I was going to say check his skulls, but...
He's done that.
Oh, he's going to do his Composer Grave, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, fire, water, these checks in Spirit, Death Mountain Crater, Fairy Fountain.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, looking at their time now, it isn't looking super bad for an all-dungeon seed. I mean, like what we said before, like, this is a pretty fast all-dungeon seed.
Yeah. They just got all the core items right away, so they didn't have to orphan almost anything. They just went to an area, full cleared it.
Alright. Last check in Spirit Temple for Icup, I think. Oh, there's a Goron Tunic. But that is a Fire Temple locked Goron Tunic.
It's not in logic, but we haven't seen.
Oh yeah, he still has the boss key
torches.
chest. I keep thinking, okay, here's his last check. Oh no, here's his last check. Oh no, he's still got this last check.
Makes you realize how hard it is for Stone Spirit and ZL on Ocarina.
Yeah.
Because ZL locks so much. It locks
Yeah, it does.
the 2 hands, one at the start of Adult Spirit and boss key chest. That's like 4.
Alright. So we now have Song of Time for Sunder. And it looks like he is going to be doing the Flame Sword here. I don't know if that worked,
This is definitely the hardest one.
Yeah. It's just because the door is so finicky. Oh yeah, there was no way that worked. I knew that didn't flame. I barely know how to do flame storage, and I knew that didn't that didn't work. He's way too low. I think. Alright, you gotta be a little higher, Sunder.
This cannot be your logical first magic.
Yeah.
But if it's like an out of logic magic.
Alright, so Spirit Temple had nothing. Sunder, please stand.
I think Icup is going to that fairy fountain that I mentioned.
Yeah. Sunder, please.
And then after that, I guess Water Temple.
Okay, that worked. This is gonna be really close, I think. Oh yeah, he's not making it through the door before his stick burns.
That's my biggest problem, is getting stuck in that corner.
Yeah. It's like when you're trying to be on the left side of the door and then, you're not.
This is definitely the hardest flame storage. I fail it very often.
Alright, just a Deku Nut there.
So where's Icup gonna go now? This is what I'm curious about.
Oh, come on. It's, nope.
Oh,
Stick
did he
burn.
forget Trails Baron?
I'm not sure why he's coming up here. Yeah, Icup doing out of logic. Out of logic hints again. Yeah, he totally forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe he's hoping, since he got an out of logic slingshot, or like
I
a
mean,
Baron
you're right.
slingshot, that'll find a Baron magic as well.
I mean, at this point, you're pretty just desperate. You're bottlenecked.
I would laugh so hard if he got a magic. That should work. Oh no, he wasn't close enough. Oh, he was so close.
I wouldn't spend this
Okay,
much time. If I was this not comfortable with this flame storage, I would not spend this much time on it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was pretty sure.
Especially when you know you're going up against a pretty skilled player relative to yourself. I would not waste this much time doing this.
Shaking my humor, man. I mean, he was so close last time, but he was just a little bit too far
interesting. What is not done as child?
back. I'm not sure. Oh, it was just a quiver. It was his last quiver. Let's see, what does he have to do?
Oh, has Icup done?
Oh, is Icup gonna do lensless lens game?
Oh, we might be in
Please.
for the go-go special.
Oh, please. Please. Oh, it's night. Are we gonna see it? Is he doing it for the fans? Oh, no, he's going to do his Din's fire check. Yeah, iCup hasn't done that one yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the thing with these one-offs. It's like, okay, which player has done which one?
Yeah. I think after this, iCup has been pretty well around the globe, though.
I would have done water at this point, though.
Yeah, I think going into
At
water
least,
is the next
at least
choice.
until you find boss key. I should have brought up a map tracker for seeds like this, where there's like what's left.
Alright, so it looks like Thunderstorm is going up Zora's River, so he's going to be on his way to Ice Cavern. Unfortunately, he's an entire Ice Cavern behind iCup. And he's just kind of standing there thinking, like, where haven't I been? But looks like he's going adult. I think that's the end of all the child checks.
Yeah.
I think there's zero reason to be child anymore.
Yeah, I think it's Water Temple or Fire Temple, really, at this point, unless I actually forgot something.
I'm pretty sure those are the only two. Oh, there's also Toilet. There is an item on Toilet. There is an item on Toilet.
iCup's remembered something he hasn't done.
Alright, so it looks like Thunderstorm is just playing his frog songs. He doesn't have Song of Storms yet, so he can't finish his frogs too.
I'm not too opposed to this.
Yeah, but I mean,
it gives you time to think while you're doing this.
Yeah. While he's here, he can just do it.
Well, he has to do this eventually, Falcon.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. He has to run directly by the frogs to go up to Zora's domain anyway. So he's just growing the frogs, and then he'll come back later and finish them off.
I don't think there's anything left in the game that requires money.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you would ever need money for is buying... I guess there are seeds where you do have to buy blue fire.
I'm not sure on that. I just assumed they would stay large.
Oh, it looks like iCup is going to check Jabu.
You know? It just could be.
Right now, iCup's ahead, Senpai. But, I mean, right now they're all kind of, like, looking for... I mean, iCup's looking for his magic. He's not super sure on where to go right now, so he's just kind of checking whatever. Meanwhile, Thunderstorm still hasn't completed his Ice Cavern, which iCup is full cleared. So...
Magic would be basically go mode, right? Magic.
Yeah, I think so.
And then he could go into Shadow and then get Boomerang, and then that's go mode.
Yeah, it looks like Thunder is kind of lost. He was kind of flicking back and forth. He doesn't know where to go. It looks like he's going to Lake Hylia. Which is weird to me that he's going to Lake Hylia. Like, if he was going to Lake...
Win, yes, but no magic. Go.
Oh no, he's going back adult. He's going back adult. He still hasn't been to Ice Cavern yet.
Has he turned in? I was confused about the river play because I thought he had already turned in the letter.
Oh, maybe he has turned in the letter. And he was just checking stuff as child. Because I think I remember him seeing... I think he did that a long time ago, actually. He turned in the letter and then did his Zora's Domain stuff, I think. We should be seeing, like, an instant minuet if he's going to Ice Cavern. Alright, he's got his ocarina out. Okay, he's going to Bolero, so...
Oh, is this the deep fire play?
It could be. Or he could be just going to Lost Woods.
He has not done the...
Oh, right, he's
fairy
doing...
fountain here.
Yeah, he's doing the fairy fountain.
Yeah, at this point, they're just doing all the one-off checks that each other have not done.
I think iCup... I mean, what if the magic is on the first check in Jabu? Like, what kind of trolley seed would have this have been? I'm personally with you on what you said before about like immediately going water.
Yeah.
Just clear
You are
water.
already
Yeah.
you are already adult.
Yeah.
It's one of your better plays at this point.
If you
Until
don't
you
go to
find
water,
Bosky.
I mean, Icap has to do Jabu anyway, but he can do a lot more in Water Temple.
Yeah. It's 1 versus
Yeah.
4.
You only need like I mean, you go in, you find the boss key. If you find nothing, then that's it. Like
There's
I
quite a
think
bit
Water
more
Temple is
checks
a much better
in
play.
play at the time, Falcon. Rushing into Jabu without magic and the ability to set Roar's Wind for just 1 check.
Did he have
Pretty
Feroz Wind at
rough.
the time?
Yeah, but still no magic, so it doesn't even
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, that's true.
But we'll see if Falcon is right.
Yeah.
That
Because I mean, surely Icup knows that his boomerang has to be in Shadow Temple. Surely.
Yeah.
So he's just crossing his fingers that he finds magic,
Yeah.
which he didn't. Alright, so he's going back adult, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Thunder's finally making it to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, so I guess he did turn in the letter earlier. Yeah, I mean, if magic was like on the pier chest, wouldn't that be hilarious?
It's deep fire or water.
I mean, it has to be. It has to be. Those are the only 2 places left.
Yeah.
I mean, water only has 4 items in it, so the chances of finding anything in water is really low. Oh no,
And there's a
Icup
chance.
put on his Zor tunic. He's going to Fire Temple. Or it's toilet. That's right. That is the last check.
I would not go to toilet for. That would be my literal last play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
water,
they're
fire,
the
toilet.
same. Yeah. If toilet is Way of the Hero, then I think it's just
Last location seeds are kind of interesting though
ZZZ.
for 1v1s because the player that just gets the most checks done the most efficiently will get to their last location first.
Yeah. We have been seeing a lot of last check matches in this tournament. Like, I think all but one of them have been a last check, last item seed. Alright, so we got the hover boots. Sunder now going into Ice Cavern to go grab his Nocturne.
It's always annoying when a bottleneck is like magic because it's like, come on, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, second magic is like, I don't know, it's always in Ganon's castle.
1 in fire, 1 in water. There you go.
Yeah, I do generate them, don't I?
It's not so much hard, it's just long and where the hell is it? And
Yeah.
it just takes forever to get.
Yeah. It's easy. All they had to do was go to that one place, right?
Yeah, like if it is here in fire, it's not hard. It's just a bad play, and everything else was a better choice. So it just takes that long to get there. I don't think any competitive runner would be like, you should have done deep fire an hour ago.
Yeah. Like, I like checking water before fire as well because water is very open. You can kind of go wherever you want. It's not hard or long to get anywhere in the temple.
Well,
Whereas fire is you're just climbing up endlessly.
Well, the thing for me is water's already partially required. You need to find boss keys, so you have to go in there.
Yeah, exactly. Thunderstorm trying to charge his spin slash against the freezards.
So, like, if it's, let's say magic is in water, and it's a late boss key, you just wouldn't lose any time going to water. You don't lose any time going to water unless you continue searching past boss key.
But I mean, when you're looking for that one item, like, I think you would just search past boss key anyway.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Yeah. When you're desperate for that last item you need to get go mode, you just full clear
Yeah,
everything.
I'm just saying it's marginally less risky than fire.
Yeah. So I think Sunder's only hope here is if right after this he goes into Water Temple and finds magic.
Yeah.
Because if Sunder finds magic around the same time as iCup, like, I think iCup's technical skill in the game is gonna carry him a long way
Yeah.
through Shadow Temple. He'll probably be
Yeah.
able to beat it way faster.
Yeah. But it might be like a case where the finishing times are like 4 minutes apart or something.
Uh-oh, Sunderstorm can't use... Oh, what are you doing? Okay.
Do not.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. He put his ocarina away. He put his ocarina away. Oh my goodness, that was really scary. Yeah, I don't
didn't know
know
you
if
could
I'd
do
call
jump
iCup
flashes.
technically sound, but... What'd you say?
You can do jump slashes to avoid the ledge grabs here.
Yeah.
On your way. I didn't know that.
Lolaway, I think his point was to dump the Poe rather than
But
drink
why
the
are you
Poe.
doing jump slashes when you have hover boots?
I mean, last time he was in CAC as adult, he should have sold the Poe to the dude. I'm pretty sure he'll buy it.
Oh, Falcon, are you okay?
Yeah, Falcon's stroking out a little bit there. Alright. All
Damn.
eyes are on iCup. Will he find something at the top of Fire Temple?
I'm just trying to remember. Is iCup, not iCup, Sunder as bottlenecked as iCup? Like, does he have any options beside? Like,
I mean, they're in the same... Like, once Sunder finishes Ice Cavern, he's in the same spot as iCup.
yeah.
Just iCup has, you know, cleared more stuff, I think.
Yeah. So if it's a case where Sunder goes water first, finds magic.
Yeah. I mean,
iCup, it's not. The race isn't over.
by the time Sunder gets his song from Ice Cavern, though, iCup's probably going to be already done in Fire, because he only has 2 checks left. He's got the highest Goron, and he's got
Pierre.
He's
Gotta
got
go all the way
Pierre,
to
and he's got the Hammer Chest. Those are the only 3, and I think one of them has to be a key.
Oh, true. I didn't consider that. So you can skip the Flare Dancer by
Yeah.
turning it to key.
So he's gonna go up to Pierre. If it's a key, then the other 2 are items. But I'm...
Actually, there's 2 keys left.
Oh, there is 2 keys left. Yeah, you're right, because there's one to get into the firewall room, and then you need one after that as well.
There's an extra key.
Yeah, and then there's the
because
extra
They
key.
removed one compared
Yep.
to vanilla.
He's already checked Compass.
He's already done map chest, but not compass.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is one in that room. So there's 2 keys and 2 items left. That's right. Yeah, I forgot that was the Compass one. So no, Falcon, he hasn't. He hasn't been in that room at all yet.
This room is so weird, where it's like how you slide.
Yeah, I know. Alright. So there's 1 key. So still 1 key and 2 items left.
I'm just glad we know it's not skulls and we have that third skull hint already.
Yeah.
Cause that's the worst when you run out of checks and you're like, okay, it's a hint I haven't found yet.
I mean, they still haven't found their last sometimes hint. It could have been really useful. Like,
Could you imagine if
Crusher
it
Room
was,
in
like-
Shadow has Boomerang.
If
Or
no, it's
or-
Top of Fire has magic.
Yeah, or, you know, Toilet has
sometimes
magic. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
It would be really funny. Sometimes. Yeah. Okay. You can explain.
Okay. So sometimes there's a bunch of hints in the pool that appear only sometimes in the seeds. You see those 5 at the top above the red and the blue section? Those are sometimes hints. There's a large group of them, and you'll get any 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, like Prelude, the song that you get at Temple of Time, sometimes you'll get that information given to you, but not all the time.
Yeah.
The ones on the right, including the skulls, are always hints, meaning that you'll find them somewhere in the seed, every single seed.
Alright, so Sunder has gone through Ice Cavern. He's got his Nocturne. Is he going... Well, I guess he's got to unfreeze King Zora first. But after that... Oh, he's just leaving. He's not going to unfreeze King Zora. He... Oh, no. Oh, he's going to Requiem. he's going to Colossus.
We know you don't have to do King Zora, but that's really risky.
I got caught by the A down. I thought he was going to go to Water Temple. Alright, so it looks like highest Goron was another key, so iCup is going to have to go check and see what's in the Megaton Hammer chest.
I do like that play, though, to do that check first.
Yeah.
Because if he had figured out that it was an item, he would have found all the items that are in Fire Temple. So he knows by process of elimination that there's a key up here, being able to skip this by indirectly inferring that's the key.
Skipping this hammer chest is really, really good too, because I mean you don't have to do this second fight, which just lasts forever.
And then go all the way up. Watch a switch cutscene, roll all the way up.
All right, so
that means there's 5. There's 4 in water and 1 in fire left, and that's what we have.
Yep.
We're working with.
That's what we're working with. Well, one of them can't be on Baronade, so 3 in water technically. Well, unless that's just a key, so which can be a case. So yeah, there's 4 checks.
Yeah, I'm saying there's up to 4
Yeah.
accessible.
For some reason, my brain was like, well, Baronade's an item, so it can't be that. But I forgot it can be a key.
Yeah, Morpha can be a key.
Sorry, Morpha, not Baronade.
Yeah, it's Morpha. Baronade is Jabu.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Baronade.
Yeah,
I know this game pretty well. Alright, what's up here?
It's a nice trap. We've seen it.
It's magic!
Oh, there it is!
Yeah. The last check in Fire Temple.
We get it, iCup, you're upset, but go.
Yeah, iCup is not super happy to find his magic, but I'm sure at the same time he's really happy, so... Well, hey, I mean, they were in Fire Temple earlier. They should have just kept going, right?
Yeah. Do deep fire.
Yeah, just full clear your dungeons, everyone.
Yeah, you didn't even. It was early boss key in like the second room. You didn't even have to do the slow room. There's nothing in it.
All right, well, I think that's
you should have followed that hand. No, that wasn't done.
I think
there
that's
was no logic for that. It was just there.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless their last sometimes hint was something that they could have been looking for. Let's have a look here.
But yeah, the only way the hero left is the boomerang, so.
Let me open up the spoiler log and see what the last sometimes hint was, because I don't think they're gonna find it.
Yeah.
Oh, their last sometimes hint was hammer chest in Valley is a heart container.
Okay. Does it say where it was located?
Yes, that one was.
Is it Medigoron? Not sure.
Hyrule Field Cow Grotto. Shocker. Every single time a hint has been missed, it's always on the Cow Grotto and the Storms Grotto in Hyrule Castle. Let's see where the other one was.
And Storms Grotto in Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Wow.
Alright, let's... Well, no, I was just saying usually it's those two. Alright, let's see where the other one was. Because there's two of each sometimes hint, right?
Yep.
Yep.
There's 2 of each for every single hint.
The other one was Hyrule Castle Storms Grotto. There we go. So the two grottos that literally nobody ever goes into is where their last sometimes hint was. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually
It would have been
hilarious.
more hilarious if it was hinting at the magic.
Yeah, if it was hinting at the magic, that would have been really funny. Yeah. So the last sometimes hint didn't end up screwing them in this seed, but it did end up screwing Conditioner in his seed, and his last way of the hero is in those 2 grottos.
It looks like Sunder is making the play to go to Fire Temple now.
Yeah.
So it seems like this seed just came down to iCup doing things a bit more efficiently.
Yeah.
And just getting bottlenecked a bit earlier.
Yeah. Sunder's route was pretty close to iCup in the beginning, and then it kind of deviated a little bit with you know,
Around Spirit time.
the middle when they did Spirit Temple, because of that missing strength. And then
Yeah.
iCup did Backwards Wasteland to go check out GTG, I think. I don't remember if we saw that or... No, both of them went through Epona, I think, so...
Even if there was Lullaway, it would still, what you call doo-doo.
Even if there was magic water. Let's see where their other magic was.
I would not be surprised if it's just in Shadow, because it's always in Shadow.
Light Trail. Yep, so... So we're still not done with the seed though. There's still one more item in here, but I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point it's 100% Boomerang.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty
We have
guaranteed
Lens.
to be Boomerang. Well, we do have Lens, that's right, and we still have one more Market Way of the Hero. So it still could be Lens game. Lens game for Boomerang. Well then, what would their Way of the Hero be in Shadow? Zora Tunic?
Key Logic. Or
Yeah, I think it would have to be Zora Tunic, like exactly Zora Tunic or Boomerang.
That's such a fringe scenario, though. So.
Well, we saw it the other day. I think that was your seed, wasn't it?
No.
No, it wasn't your seed. I can't remember what. It was a seed that I casted with Conditioner where Zora Tunic was Way of the Hero in Spirit Temple for Key Logic and Water.
Nice.
That was pretty rough. Alright, we got the last wallet, so
Yeah.
could be Wallet Way of the Hero to buy the Zora Tunic.
But this is still gonna be under 3.5 hours. It's gonna be like a 3:20. About like 20 minutes left of the seed for iCup.
Depends on how water goes.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot about water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he still needs to beat Shadow, then Water, then Jabu.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting so I'm just like, oh, go mode. He just does this and then.
Yeah. He's kinda in go mode. I mean, the only checks he can really do in the game after this are like, I mean, imagine after Shadow, he's gonna go back and grab his song, go get his long shot, then go to Water. And if he doesn't find magic in Water,
You would
then...
do Jabu at the same time. You pick up long shot.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Pick up long
You would
shot,
go
go do Jabu. I mean, if you don't have the Boomerang by then, like, I'd just do Lens game.
I'm confident I'd put money on Boomerang being here.
Yeah. If Boomerang isn't here, then it was the trolley wallet. But I mean, after this, I think Lens game is the only location.
Oh god, there is a...
Yeah, they found their second wallet here, so... Their first wallet was in Logic for the first Tunic, but then their second wallet...
No, it's Ice Arrows to beat Bongo Bongo.
How nice. Ice arrow way of the hero. Or yeah, ice arrow way of the hero. Thank you for the resub, senpai. I'll give that a BanjOrgasm.
Well, the nice thing will be is if iCup gets a bunch of keys really fast, he can start skipping. No, if he gets boomerang and all the keys fast, you can start skipping checks.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
He's in that situation as soon as the boomerang pops up.
But I mean, skipping checks, like there's only 2 checks he can skip in in Jabu, and then Baronade, which is whatever.
There's technically 3 you can skip in Jab.
Yeah, there's technically 3. He's already gotten one of them.
Yeah, you just have to spawn the chest.
Yeah, spawn the chest, run away. Spawn the chest, run away.
You can actually despawn that. You can walk out the door before the chest spawns.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Yeah. Well, the reason you don't ever see anyone do that is because it permanently deletes that chest from the game.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you would, if there's something there and you did that trick, it would completely soft lock. So you only do it when you're go mode.
Oh, I didn't know that soft locked the game.
Yeah, that chest will just never spawn because the uvula type thing is not there and the
Yeah,
chest is
that
not
makes
there.
sense. That's really cool. That's really cool.
But you
Right.
can do it if it's like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
it's foolish Jabu, or
Oh no, iCup, he listens to Conditioner talk about climbing these steps all the time. Alright, sorry Conditioner wherever you're at, but I had no say in this.
I don't climb them all. I only climb it partially.
Yeah.
How does Conditioner say to do it?
He only climbs like 2 steps and then just shoots the keys or shoots the bats.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he did like a bomb chew strat.
I don't know if he does that, but I mean it's just shooting the top. Like he's just like there's no reason to ever climb to the top of those steps.
I've had to do that in the seed once. I had to destroy that with bomb chews because I was in shadow and I didn't have a bomb bag yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do it with bomb chews, because I mean you just time the bomb chews. Like for the longest time in Water Temple, before I learned the hover side hop to get the middle chest, you know, at the beginning there, I always opened it up with a timed bomb chew.
Oh, really? See, I did the hovers thing first.
Yeah. I never did it the normal way.
I need to learn the gainer strat. Do you know that one?
No.
It's like a twisted side hop, so you end up there. So you can do it if you don't have like bomb chews and irons, and you don't have hovers.
A twisted side hop? Can't you just do a really well angled regular side hop?
No, you have to do like for that to manipulate the game, and like you have to do an untargeted side hop and then like jump slash.
Oh. I actually didn't know that. That sounds kind of difficult though.
Yeah, there's a setup for it. I haven't learned it yet.
Yeah, Lolaway Senpai was just thanking you for 30 more minutes on the seed. I don't know how to buffer gainers. When I learned to speedrun Majora's Mask, I like just did them without buffering, and every time I tried to buffer them, I always messed up the inputs.
But yeah, it's like a way to like get your momentum going inwards towards that wall.
I always found that really funny that I knew how to do a trick unbuffered, but I didn't know how to do it buffered. Magic was in Megaton Hammer Chest, Condi.
Do you do B1 skip unbuffered?
I don't know if I said this today or if I did it yesterday, but I never I always had troubles doing B1 skip, so I just did the mega side hop.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Now that you mentioned it.
And I said my reasoning was because that I was allowed to do it was because it was slower than doing the the normal roll or the bomb hover, because you have to climb all the way back up to do it. If you don't get off the web before it falls. Alright, so Sunder almost to the end of his fire temple. He knows that he's got one check left and one key left, so he's really hoping this highest Goron is an item. But it's not going to be. Spoilers.
Could you imagine if it actually is the wallet way the hero in Shadow?
And I would laugh and laugh.
And that's like boomerangs in water.
That would mean it's in logic to unfreeze the entrance to the Zora shop to buy the tunic. Because you can't buy the tunic as child, right? I'm pretty sure the Zora doesn't sell it to you. Oh, okay, there's the boomerang. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. Let's just stop that conversation right there.
Someone was talking about a seed they had where empty bottle was way the hero to unfreeze the shop in Zora Domain to buy a tunic.
Oh yeah, I mean, Seed was over the moment. Seed was over the moment purple or iCup. I always say purple. Seed was over the moment iCup got magic. TBH, yeah. Like, there's only so many places. Oh, what's under? Oh, he's equipping bombs. Okay, I was like, uh-oh, what's going on?
He forgets to equip the Master Sword though before going into here.
Oh, there he goes.
Told you he's listening.
Sunder's got the psychic going on.
I'm cheating, but I can't make it bad on me. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually accusing Sunder of cheating. Case chat is unaware of
okay,
this
so I kept missing his shot. Okay, come on, iCup. Okay, there you go. There we go. Oh, that was a hilarious jump into the pit.
I need to learn the setup to do this with bomb chews, because one day I'm gonna need that.
Yeah. And like I was saying, if you have long shot, just long shot to the other side with Pierre. It's in logic. I actually didn't know that you could topple the statue by shooting the bomb flowers until like 5 or 6 years ago.
You always use the scarecrow.
I thought that was required to beat Shadow
okay.
Temple, was using the scarecrow and long shotting to the other side.
I don't think I ever used scarecrow as a kid at all.
I mean, I didn't know that the hammer chest or the Pierre chest at the top of Fire Temple existed until I saw ZFG do it in a like get up there in a 100% speedrun.
What is that chest in vanilla?
I think it has a gold rupee in it.
Okay, Sunder saving time by not doing shield flicks after finding magic.
Yeah. So Sunder's got his magic. He's going straight to Shadow. Unfortunately, iCup is an entire Shadow Temple ahead of him.
That's still a funny spot for the Shadow Way the hero hint.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I mean,
so
it's
annoying though when your way the hero is just
in that location.
No, just how when you can't get to it at all.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like if you did not have the Shadow Way the hero hint, you would have just rushed to Shadow anyways in this seed and found it.
You didn't know you could hookshot a scarecrow? Yeah.
What did
you think they were for, Connor?
Do you think they were just like, oh hi there? They like there to be your friend or something? I'm genuinely confused.
Alright, so iCup done his Shadow Temple. He's gonna go grab his long shot and do Jabu. Oh, you never got the Scarecrow song either?
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah. See, I guess by the time I'd played long enough in Ocarina of Time to get the Scarecrow song, like, I'm sure I knew that you could get it before, but I think I've told this story before once on stream that when I was younger, I didn't know how to beat Water Temple because I never knew that River Chest was a thing because I never saw the Song of Time block on the other side of Longshot Chest. So I kept redoing like files up until like I got bored of playing the game. And then when Majora's Mask came out, I played a ton of that. And in Majora's
I
Mask, you have to use the Scarecrow to get a couple heart pieces here and there. So
Okay. Well, I have two stories with playing this. The first time as a kid, as soon as I went adult and saw like Kakariko with the zombies, I got like terrified and just stopped playing.
yeah, you mean
I was just like,
Market, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Market. I was just like, this is too dark for me. I'm like 6.
Yeah.
And then the other time, when I was a little bit older, probably like 10, 11, I was playing it and I couldn't get past fire. I didn't know how to make that jump to the deep fire portion.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could like hold up and then you would grab the ledge.
Oh.
I just like walked off and then let go of the stick.
Hey, Pembles.
Because the official strategy guide said to make a jump of faith. And I was like, how do I make a jump of faith?
That's funny. Yeah, like, looking back, it's so dumb how I never found out how to beat Water Temple because I'd done the entire dungeon. And, you know, when you bring up your map, you can see that you have an unopened treasure chest. And I was like, well, I can't get to the boss key room because I need the key that's in that chest. Because it's guaranteed to be a key because I only need one more key to beat the dungeon. But you can see the chest above Dragon Head. Like, you can see that it's supposed to be up there because that's where you jump down from. But there was no way up there, and so I was like... What's this?
I like this one.
That's a funny copy pasta. Okay, so it looks like iCup's doing this before getting his long shot, which I don't mind.
I looked away to read chat for a second. I'm not sure. He probably played Serenade.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that makes sense. Serenade,
Yeah,
do
Serenade.
Jabu, walk out, do Frogs 2, go adult, clear water, win.
But yeah, anyway, like, I knew that I had to get there somehow, but because of the map, like, how it stacks, I just didn't know that River Chest was a thing. Like, I couldn't comprehend where to get to it, so...
You didn't see the Song of Time block behind.
No, I didn't, because originally when I played the dungeon, I grabbed the long shot, and then I went out the way I came.
Okay.
Even though, in every single dungeon in this game, I mean, except for...
I kept going the wrong way.
Yeah. In every single dungeon in this game, except Shadow Temple, I guess, you grab the major item in the dungeon, and then you continue forward. Like, you grab the bow, you keep moving forward. You grab the Megaton Hammer, you keep going forward. You grab...
Wait, Megaton, you mean like you drop down?
Yeah, because you don't go
Okay.
back the way you came. You go a different
Yeah.
path to get to the next room, right? So, it just didn't occur to me, so I left...
Mirror shield, you turn around.
Yeah, I guess Mirror Shield you turn around. But that's like right after. So up to that point, I mean.
Okay, up to that point, because I was about to say hover boots as well.
Yeah, well that's why I said except hover boots, but I guess I meant hover boots and Mirror Shield. But yeah, I guess Slingshot you turn back around as well, but then it's kind of like a small detour. But anyway, so I just had no idea, and because I knew that the long shot chest was at a dead end, I thought, you know, I'm re-exploring the dungeon, trying to look for this room. I'm gonna double check everything. I never thought to check there because it was a dead end. I knew it was a dead end.
Did you ever have the problem as a child as having a very dark TV?
No. No, my
Okay.
TV was never that dark.
That's what I had growing up, just like not being able to see things.
Yeah. See, the TV I got when I moved out on my own was too dark to play games on. And, I mean, like, I'd played a ton of BanjO-Tooie on that TV, so I was just used to it. But, Power Hut Basement, where it's super dark,
Yeah.
like, without the light on? That was pitch black on my old TV. Like, when I first started running any %, like, when we went down there to grab the Jiggy and stuff, I had to shoot a fire egg before just to make sure I didn't fall off the planks because I couldn't see.
But yeah, no, mine was so dark. It's like the loading zone to plateau. I couldn't see. It was just a black wall. It was that dark.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, as we're talking, I kept just kind of going through the dungeon.
This is one of my favorite updates. The model being replaced with the appropriate item for this.
Yeah, I really like that. Just like seeing the tiny little medallion sitting on the pedestal. I like how the medallion has the proper symbol on it too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like... I think they might be custom models. I don't know. Because it looks a little bit different than the vanilla cutscene of getting medallions.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it could be. I think the one where you like hold up the medallion after beating the dungeons is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So either they resized the one that exists, or they just made a new one. Can a spiritual stone be a medallion? Yes.
Like the dungeons, like, yeah, the child dungeons can have medallions.
Yeah.
You probably misremembered, Slip.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know
it's
anyone who would lie to
randomizer,
you.
like, anything can be anything else. I guess that couldn't be, like, an item, because it's...
Could you imagine
No, it's a
randomizer where a
cutscene.
medallion could just be in a chest?
Well,
It's like, oh, Force medallion was in the toilet.
yeah. And Triforce Hunt, right?
I've done one of those. I wasn't big on it.
Yeah.
I guess you have to do a bunch of them to kind of get the feel for it.
Yeah. The only Triforce Hunt I think I ever saw was ZFG do one. I can't remember how many pieces he had to collect. I don't know if it's set or if people can set like a number of them.
I'm pretty sure.
Because
Yeah.
I think he had to collect like 20.
What's like? I've never seen it done this way with a slingshot from here.
Yeah.
It
iCup.
looks like it's getting blocked.
iCup,
by
there's a
something.
web there. Oh shit, you can do it.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Alright, so we just thought iCup was unga bungaing, but nope, that's an actual thing. It's definitely not faster than the boomerang strat, but if you get it real fast and you don't have you don't want to climb the thing, I guess it is a little faster.
I know there's also a bomb shoe strat, but I don't know that.
You love Gur? Who doesn't love Gur?
I've seen like an episode or two. I never watched it when I was young, but later in life I watched some of it.
It was on YTV for a little while up here, because Canada doesn't get Cartoon Network.
Oh really?
Yeah. So, I mean, we have stations that, like, play, like, everything that you'd see on, like, I mean, most of Adult Swim, and there's anime
Yes.
stuff that goes on and whatnot.
Let's say like if you hadn't seen stuff like Ed, Edd and Eddie, I'd be like,
Yeah. I mean, in
Like,
Canada...
Ed, Edd and Eddie is a Canadian-made show, I believe.
I think so. Like, in Canada, all the stuff that you guys would see on Cartoon Network and, like, Nickelodeon are on channels called YTV and
Okay.
Teletoon. Teletoon is mostly, like, Canadian-made cartoons and whatnot, but they
Okay.
have played stuff like Family Guy and... stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Cartoon Network in Australia. Okay.
I mean, you can get Cartoon Network if you have, like, satellite cable, but if you just have, like, a basic Canadian cable...
So iCup's gonna go out to the main, rush right to the frogs, and see how well he does the frogs.
Yep. Hopefully his frogs go a little bit better than, the game show Uh-Oh? How do you know about Uh-Oh? Are you Canadian? Dude, Uh-Oh was such a great game show.
Oh, that's Cartoon Network upside down. I thought that was Russian.
With Wink Yahoo. as the
Fusion says
host.
they are Canadian.
Oh, you are Canadian? Okay. Dude, uh-oh is like... Most kids probably wouldn't have been old enough to watch uh-oh, so...
What kind of show is that?
It's just a game show, like a kid's
Okay.
game show. But the main thing of the show is like you spin a wheel and then you do these like games, and I watched an episode actually like a couple months ago just to like see what it was like, and man, some of the points that you get on that game show are so like like skewed in one direction. Like if you get bad RNG, like you can do this really hard game where you have to do a bunch of shit at the same time and then get like 20 points, and then someone will just have to like ask a question and they'll get like 60 points.
Sunder committing to this jump. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a really satisfying jump to make.
I know, I love doing the wheel. But
What's even more
sorry, go ahead.
What's even more satisfying, because you can make that jump and skip the ledge grab too, but I'm not sure how to make it consistent.
I didn't know you could skip the ledge grab.
Yeah.
Hamish and Andy. Oh, is that an Australian thing? I don't remember that.
Eric, besides the dog shit, it's like, well, that's what really matters, right? If the site works and has what you want, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't care about the political views or drama involved.
Cat Dog. Dude, Cat Dog was a great show. Hamish? Oh, okay. Hamish and Andy. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Fusion dude, how old are you? If you remember uh-oh. If you don't mind me asking. There's some good stuff on, like, Reboot. Reboot was great. I would watch that show
does
again.
it, Flip Boy? Okay, that's a fair complaint then. I'm just saying I get tired of people who's like, oh, I don't want to subscribe to this service because then I'm supporting. And I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. Alright, we have a long shot. iCup has gone the distance. He's got all of his songs. Degrassi, yeah.
Oh, is this where I plug hashtag all seeds are sub 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we saw like every check in the game.
Yeah, we really did.
And it's going to be under 4 hours for iCup. I still think it's going to be under 4 hours for Sunder as well. It's just going to be a bit closer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he can do it. Because Jabu isn't that long of a clear.
Yeah. And you can skip the checks.
Alright, Sunder has his boomerang now. Dude, now my brain is like totally checked out of random mode and it's into just talking about old TV shows.
No.
Okay, one show that I don't know if it's Canadian or not, but I'm pretty sure it is Canadian, but it's recently got a meme upheaval, is Clone High. If anyone here hasn't seen Clone High, y'all need to go watch. It's only like 10 episodes or something, but it's like some of the best
Depends
television
on the
around.
context, Go-Go, about the sub 3. Like, if you had a spoiler log open to you, yeah, you could beat any seed in under 3 hours.
I mean, with a spoiler log open, you could probably beat a seed in under 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you get lucky.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I don't blame them too much for high time. Anyone would get a pretty high time in this seed.
Yeah. A spoiler log race. A competitive spoiler log race. I think that would be really interesting.
People do those in the Discord sometimes.
Oh, they do?
The random Discord, they're just like, I want to do a spoiler log race, and people like to do them.
Huh.
They're not as common, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but it sounds super fun. Because I imagine the routes would still be pretty different. Because, you know, I'm sure everyone has an idea of what's faster. Unless, of course, it's a huge bottleneck. In which case, I mean, everyone just does the same thing in the same order.
I just find it hard to look at the spoiler log and play at the same time.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to look at a spoiler log, have like 5 minutes to look at it and then do a race.
Yeah.
SRM.
I totally disagree. SRM is some of the best Ocarina of Time I've ever watched.
I mean, they're separate categories, right? Like,
Yep. People still
easy.
speedrun Ocarina of Time without SRM.
Yeah.
So Falcon, just watch the runners that don't use SRM. Easy.
Yeah, just don't.
Dude,
Just don't.
F boots is like the thing I didn't know that I needed in my life. the first time
That's
I
the thing with.
the first time I saw a run with F boots, I was like, this is the future of speedrunning right here.
Yeah, I just think that like your any percent run, or just 100%. Like, the point isn't to make it entertaining. The point is as fast as possible. You have other categories that exist to be more entertaining and showcase.
Yeah. I mean, I know there is an audience of people that think certain tricks in speedrunning should be like banned just so that it's entertaining to watch, even if it might not be as fast.
Yeah. I just think as long as other categories exist to play in a way
Yeah.
that appeals to other players.
I guess yeah, I mean, there's like any number of arbitrary categories people can create to make an
Yeah, like,
entertaining leaderboard.
and lots of times there's just legacy routes like 2E, no DCW. It's like, okay, you want to see an any percent run, but you want to see the other levels, watch a no DCW run. They exist. People do that.
Well, now it's no DCW, no bit clip.
Yeah. But the point is that it's a legacy any percent run.
Yeah, it is. And it's just so much fun.
Oh yeah, hi Perfect Footy. That is me. How you doing? Good to see you.
Alright, we got fire arrows from iCup. At this point, anything iCup finds isn't really useful at all. He's already in go mode, so all he's looking for is the boss key.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's faster to aim up and shoot that target. I usually just float up by unequipping irons, but I've never actually like timed it. So yeah, doing this right here with hovers is in logic.
Yeah, this is in logic. I don't know why I was thinking about the other thing, but never mind me, I'm just dumb.
I just wanted to clarify for chat or anyone else who is confused.
Yep. Boss key on river chest, calling it. I mean, that's how it is in every seed.
Why are you getting health? You're gonna save scum your keys. Oh, he's not save scumming the keys.
No, he didn't save some. Maybe he forgot to save before he went in the door.
The reason that's dangerous is because you might have to do the dragon head room.
Yeah.
But not last. Because that could be a key that's locking Dark Link boss key or River boss key.
I think a lot of people prefer to do Dragon Head Room not last, and they save River Chest for last. Which doesn't make sense to me, because if you're doing River Chest, you may as well just drop down and do Dragon Head.
Yeah, on average, that's slower.
I guess if you know River Chest... I guess if you know River Chest is Baron...
Because, yeah, like this room right here, you skip completely.
Yeah. What was on chickens? Nothing.
No, it was a slingshot.
Oh, it was a slingshot. It was a slingshot.
Our
That's right. It was the logical.
It was logical slingshot to beat Decker Tree to get forest medallions so you could get Epona from the Temple of Time.
Yeah, that's right.
And in GTG there was a claim check, so you could get another slingshot. And that's why it was Baron, because you needed that slingshot from chickens.
Yeah. So.
To get that claim check.
iCup did both, but at the beginning he just went. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Dragon Head Room was the boss key.
Okay. See, I guess that's why you do it, because it can pay off.
Yeah, exactly.
I really do like this strat, though. At the beginning of Water Temple, you put Thor's Wind right outside here.
Yeah, and then
That way,
immediately come
you
up.
don't have to worry about the water level.
Yeah, I
Because
would have never
otherwise,
thought about that. I do really like that.
yeah, that's one of those things that someone thought of, and then people caught on, and they're like, yeah, that's a good idea, we should do that.
Let's go ahead and mark that iCup got the claim check there. Alright, iCup finishing up his last boss. Hopefully we'll see a good Morpha from him. Alright, well, good enough.
Yep. That was fine.
Didn't do the jump slash, but whatever.
It's bigger on swords, though.
Yeah, it's bigger on sword. It just cuts through anyway.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, he could have saved 2 seconds, maybe.
Thunderstorm having a little bit of problems with the frogs, not doing them quite fast enough. Yeah, he's not doing them fast enough.
Yeah.
When I used to do rando like semi-frequently, I always had like a little notepad like on my monitor or in front of me that had all of
I've seen people who have exclamation point frogs in their chat, so they just type that. Cause yeah, this is relatively difficult.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder, I think, on like BC because
Yeah.
of the C stick.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's pretty easy on N64 because it's positioned with N64 controller in mind.
Yeah. Thunderstorm plays on N64 though, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he plays on emulator actually,
Okay.
because it doesn't look like N64.
But it probably has.
But it probably
like,
is.
Probably has leg.
Yeah. Either way, I didn't have to make a WAD for Thunderstorm, so.
Okay.
Alright, so iCup getting a blue rupee from the Falcon check.
So it looks like we're gonna see like a 342, 343.
He is on Emu? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Like the way the textures look, it looked like emulator. N64 doesn't look this smooth. When you VC but use N64 controller, yo, that's what I do. Because I think the GameCube
Thunder
controller
is
is
done
terrible.
with Shadow on his tracker.
Oh, yep, that's true. That's true, he is. Yeah, I hate playing Zelda with a GameCube controller. Having to use the Z button for anything just sucks.
Oh. I'm fine with the Z button, it's just the C stick that I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Playing the ocarina.
Yeah.
So when I
You can
speedrun
be really
Majora's
fast
Mask,
though.
I was like,
If
screw
you're good with
this,
the
I'm
C-
buying a GameCube to N64 adapter.
Yeah, the Z button.
The Z button.
It says it right there on the button. It says Z.
Alrighty, iCup going up the spiral staircase.
Think he's gonna detour for this chest right here?
Maybe. I couldn't imagine him not. He's got to do it for the fans. Is iCup gonna open the boss? Oh yeah, he is. He's waiting for it. Oh no, he's not.
No.
Not taking 3 seconds out of his way to open a chest. It could be because he's kind of worried. Like, he did do, like, every check in the game. So he's kind of in a rush to, like, actually finish.
And even though Thunderstorm is quite a bit behind, he's not an incompetent runner. He's routed generally pretty well.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So if I was iCup, I wouldn't be like, I had this in the bag. It'd be like, no, I need to hurry up and win. That's why I didn't check it when I was racing, because I was like, I know Lawway's a pretty good runner. I'm gonna have to just... I can't mess around. Unless it's Greg. I'll pick up Greg, and I'll lose to that. That's fine.
Did it for Greg.
I'm not like gonna plant like a bean in the graveyard for Greg, but
It's like that "Do It for Her" Homer Simpson meme. Do it for Greg, and it's just a bunch of pictures of green rupees. Yeah, that's why you didn't check it. Yeah, respecting your opponent by not picking it up is definitely a good play to make. All right, we'll see if iCup can do his Ganondorf in one
cycle
cycle.
is a lot easier with big runs. Oh, he's just doing rapid stabs.
Yeah, iCup just spams his sword. He doesn't time anything, so.
Yeah, you kind of want to aim it for when his head goes like horizontal.
Yeah. Never punished though. He shoots another electric ball.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was still a 2 cycles. You just spam.
There should be an always hint saying where GT or Greg is. It's something I didn't know existed is when I was looking for trackers to put on that I thought would be good to put on stream for the tournament, I came across the rupee tracker. It's just a tracker that has a rupee on it, and when you find the green rupee, you click on it and it lights up, and that's the tracker.
That's amazing. We need one that has ice arrows, Stone of Agony, Neighbor's Love, the Winter Heart Piece.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that, Tyson. Yeah, not here. Alright, Purple Rupee's in his final battle to the death.
I am.
God damn. Did I say it again? I said it again. What's that, like the 4th or 5th time? I don't know why I have a hard time saying iCup and I say Purple Rupees instead.
Well, you're talking to me, so it kind of makes sense. It's not like I'm not here and you're saying it.
iCup
really
in his
awkward.
final battle to the death. There we go. Got one more phase left to go for planting that final stab. Chocolate mint ice cream is pretty good. My personal favorite is strawberry. It's plain, but it's good.
I'm not a big fan of mint flavors.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who think mint and chocolate together. I know SHM really hates it. Mint and chocolate together is really disgusting to him. I'm like, okay, more for me. One interesting flavor of gelato that I had at the Mall of America the first time I went there for GDQ was a goldfish cracker flavored gelato.
I'm not surprised at all.
It was actually really good. It was salty and cheesy and sweet. It was nice.
I mean, I tried it.
All right, iCup finishes 342.23. Let's just go ahead and pause. If you want to go jump in and tell Sunder that iCup finished, I'll pull him in.
Okay.
Hello, iCup.
Hello.
Congratulations on finishing
Thank you.
in first place. Tell us how the scene went for you.
Honestly, Judio, I just have one favor of you.
If it's
After this
just...
tournament, never roll another seed again.
Yeah.